I'm E.G. Marshall. It's a rare person who remembers what it was to be a child. All of us can remember things from childhood. A mother's smile or frown, a father's strong arms or resonant voice, names of other children, or even their faces. But who of us can remember accurately the feelings that flooded our small bodies? Feelings of weakness and helplessness, and the countervailing ones of power and omnipotence.
I am the master of everything. I can start things and I can stop them anytime I want. I tell everybody where to go and what to do, and they have got to go there and do it because I say so, and nobody is allowed to answer me back.
Our mystery drama, The Enchanted Child, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric and stars Terry Keane and Ralph Bell. It is sponsored in part by Contact, the 12-hour cold capsule, and True Value hardware stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Each one of us is born a savage. Only little by little, through great sacrifice, by great effort, does the child abandon part of his wild and tyrannical self to become what we call a mature adult. The best of us make it only part way, and some of us never arrive at all. Our story concerns a boy who has scarcely begun this arduous journey.
Nice to see you this fine morning, Mrs. Lloyd.
Beautiful sermon, Reverend.
So glad. Good morning, Mrs. Bristol, isn't it?
That's right, and this is my husband, Ed, and my mother, Mrs. Bates.
Oh, yes, indeed. Little by little, I'm getting acquainted.
We hope you're going to like it here, Dr. Everett.
Well, I already do, Mrs. Bates.
A fine sermon, Dr. Everett.
Oh, thank you, sir. Let me see. You and your lovely wife have a small son, have you not?
Yes, that's Mark. He was in church with us, but he's gone off to Sunday school. Your wife's class, I believe.
Yes. Mrs. Everett has the 6 to 10.
Oh, now, we mustn't keep you, Reverend. Others of your flock are waiting.
We have to get home and start dinner.
I have to make the gravy. Maida hasn't got some back.
Mother always makes the gravy. You coming in?
I think I'll stick around and talk to some of the fellas.
Anything to get out of helping in the kitchen. Don't forget the ice cream.
Neapolitan, is that what you want?
That's Mark's favorite. Come along, Mother.
You have to add the flour gradually and stir constantly, or it lumps.
That's what mine does. Lumps.
There's a dog on your lawn.
A dog?
I can see him through the window.
Oh, must be the Hanson's dog.
Oh, I thought the Hansons had a big dog. This is a little one.
Oh, that's their new dog.
Well, what happened to their old dog?
Oh, poor thing, he died.
What a...
Nobody knows. Perfectly healthy one day, next day, gone. Just as well, probably.
What do you mean, just as well?
He'd started taking little nips at people, not really biting, just sort of nipping at their heels. Took a nip at Mark one day.
Did?
Next morning, dead.
Oh.
Mark felt awful about it, cried for hours. Then he snapped out of it, forgot the whole thing.
The resilience of children.
Mother? What do you think of the new minister?
I like him. Very sound.
But sensitive, don't you think?
Very. I'm going to ask him to pay a call on your father. Maybe he can cheer him up or something. Heaven knows I've tried, but
I know. It's hard.
Yes, it is. Maida, I don't like to complain. I've never been one to complain. You know that. But, it all seems so unfair. A man of his age to have a stroke. Your father's only 58.
Remember Lila Conklin? Had a stroke when she was just 19.
Lila got over it. Made an effort and got over it.
What about his therapy?
Oh, that. We have therapists in and out of the house all the time. He just gets mad at them, swears at them. That's one thing he's very good at, swearing.
Does he ever swear at you?
Oh, on occasion. I tell you, Maida, if I didn't get out of the house once in a while, like today, coming here, I don't know what I'd do.
Well, thank the Lord for Laura Rotenberg.
Oh, that blessed woman. That angel of mercy. Waits on him hand and foot. Does everything for him, and he treats her like dirt. And that sainted woman just laughed at him. Actually. Imagine.
Well, I guess nurses get used to anything.
Well, I don't. Never will. Here, your gravy.
Turn the gas down, will you? Ed'll be along any minute.
How's Ed doing at his job?
Ed does well, always, you know that.
Did he get his Christmas bonus?
Oh, sure.
How much?
The usual.
Did he get a raise?
Maida?
In the kitchen.
No raise.
No raise.
Here's your ice cream.
Neapolitan?
The very same.
Ed, take the chicken out of the oven. Mother, here's the gravy boat. I'll dish up the mashed potatoes.
Mark home yet?
No, but he will be. And here's the dish for the peas, Mother.
Anybody sharpen up the carving knife?
I did. Set the chicken on the table.
Isn't this a pretty dish?
Mother,
There's Mark.
I'm home.
Come sit down. Well, you hungry?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Well, everybody had enough?
Oh, goodness, I certainly have.
Me too.
Well, then I'll clear. Everybody stack, and I'll clear.
What did you think of Dr. Everett, Ed?
Oh, I like him. Like him a lot.
Mother's going to ask him to pay a call on Father.
How's he coming along?
He isn't.
He's not worse, is he?
Well, I don't see how he could be much worse than he is.
He's, depressed, Mother said.
Well, he's got plenty to be depressed about. What's he got to look forward to? He can't talk. He can't walk properly. Doctor told me he had to learn the alphabet all over again. Had to learn to count like a 3-year-old. He gets his words all mixed up.
He still does.
Well, that's enough to make a man depressed. That's enough to make a man... Well, it's enough.
There's just no sense to it.
Mother, you have to have faith.
Faith in what? He's never going to be any better. I know that. You know that. He knows that. What's the good of faith? It's just pretending.
We have to have faith because...
Why? Why do we? Where does it say we have to? Oh, it would be better for everybody if he was...
Mother!
Better for him. Better for me. Better for everybody.
Oh, now, Mother, we don't know.
I know. To go on living this way.
I am going to fetch the ice cream, and you change the subject.
Maida tells me you're doing very well in your job, Ed.
Job's all right. Job goes right along.
You got a Christmas bonus.
Yep, the usual.
Well, here's the ice cream. Neapolitan, Mark. Ed, the dessert dishes are on the sideboard right behind you.
I got him.
Ed and I were talking about his job.
Oh, yes, well, nothing to be done about that.
Pass this to your mother.
What
Maida?
did you mean by that, Maida?
Ice cream for you, Maida?
Thank you.
And ice cream for you, Mark.
I don't want any, thank you.
You want?
You don't want any ice cream?
It's Neapolitan.
I don't care for any.
Well, I never thought I'd live to see the day.
You don't even want the chocolate?
Well, try some of the strawberry.
I don't want it.
You feel sick?
Kind of.
Or does it hurt?
All over, kind of.
Well, you go straight upstairs and get into bed. I'll be up in a minute and take your temperature.
Run along, son.
Okay.
If you've got a fever, we'll call the doctor.
Okay.
Well, what do you think of that?
He ate everything right up to the ice cream.
Neapolitan's his favorite.
He can't be very sick. He went through that chicken.
Well, I'm not going to worry till I know.
It's very good ice cream.
Delicious.
Ed, Maida says they didn't give you a raise this year at the plant.
Yeah, that's right.
They don't appreciate you, Ed.
Oh, they appreciate me all right. They pay me what the job is worth. Thing is, I should be moving up.
Well, why aren't you?
There's no place to move except into Henry Gamp's job, and Henry's not about to move out. It's a good job. Henry's good at it. He'll probably work way past retirement if they let him. They probably will.
How old is he?
Oh, not even 60.
Oh, my.
Never been sick a day in his life.
Dear.
Not that I wish old Henry any bad luck, but, well, you know, we all have to go sometime.
Yes.
It does seem a shame.
Yes. Well, I should be getting on home. I'd like to stay and help with the dishes, Maida, but
You know I never let you do that.
It's your father. I should get home to him.
Maida and I'll do the dishes.
Laura Rotenberg likes to get out for a few hours in the middle of the day.
It's all right, Mother.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
See you at church next Sunday.
And I'll be over during the week. Maybe we can go shopping or something.
Oh, that would be nice.
Are you sure you don't want me to drive you home?
Get the car out for 2 blocks? Oh, certainly not. I'll walk. Bye, dear. Bye, Ed. Let me know how Mark is.
I'll call you. Well, think I should go up and check on Mark?
Well, let's have some coffee first.
All right.
I don't know if we ought to be discussing my job with your mother like that.
Like what?
Well, you know, all that stuff about Henry Gabb.
It was you told her about Henry Gabb, not me.
Well, hope it didn't sound like I'm after Henry's job.
Well, aren't you?
Oh, in a way, maybe.
If you're not, you should be.
Put the coffee on, why don't you?
Oh, you get that?
All right. Hello?
Mr. Bristol, this is Laura Rotenberg.
Yes, Laura.
Laura
I
Rotenberg?
have terrible news, Mr. Bristol. Mr. Bates is dead.
You what?
It must have been another cerebral hemorrhage. I went into his room to take him some dinner. He was lying on his bed. I thought he was asleep. Oh, I'm so glad I got you on the phone because I thought you or your wife could tell Mrs. Bates so much better than I could.
Yes.
Mrs. Bates is there with you, isn't she?
No, she's on her way home. Look, I'll try to catch her before she gets there. Thank you for calling us, Laura.
What is it?
Your father's dead, Maida.
Oh,
I'm going to try to catch up with your mother before she gets home.
well, I'll come with you.
Well, what about Mark?
Yes, I suppose I should stay with him.
Yes, I think you better.
Should I tell him, do you think? About his grandfather?
I don't know.
Maybe I should wait. Maybe I should wait till tomorrow.
I am the master of everything. I can start things and I can stop them anytime I want. I tell everybody where to go and what to do, and they have got to go there and do it because I say so, and nobody is allowed to answer me back. I am the king.
Omnipotent thinking, they call it, and it's very common in the lives of small children. It's compensation, I suppose, for the evident fact of their own lack of any power at all, of any kind. A tiny consolation, and a pathetic one, but one that may have most disastrous consequences. We shall return with Act 2. Bristol is a little boy. Mark Bristol is a good little boy, regarded by all with affection and approval. Everyone wishes him well and makes plans for him to develop gradually into a good man, a good person, as no doubt he will. But while he is waiting for the plans to take effect, Mark Bristol dreams in the dark.
Fine sermon, Reverend. See you next Sunday. Oh, Mrs. Bristol, how good to see you in church. I'm so happy you could find the strength to attend.
Where else would we go, Dr. Everett, for strength?
I never knew your father, of course. I regret that.
Maida's mother was going to ask you to call on him, but then...
It was very sudden.
A great shock, I'm sure.
Laura Rotenberg called us on the phone right after Sunday dinner.
You know Laura Rotenberg, Dr. Everett.
Oh, Laura's helping us to organize a Bible class. Yes, I know Laura. She's a fine woman.
She took care of my father from time to time. She's staying on now with my mother till certain adjustments can be made.
Well, it's good she has someone with her.
We do our best, but it's hard know it's hard.
To adjust.
Well, we'll be getting on home, Reverend. There's still Sunday dinner to get on the table.
I'll come with you, Maida.
Yes, I wish you would.
You want me to pick up some ice cream?
No, don't bother. I have a chocolate cream pie. Mark likes that.
What are you doing, Maida?
Calling Mother.
What for?
I'm going to insist on her coming over here for dinner.
It's a good idea.
Hello?
Laura, this is Maida Bristol.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Bristol.
How is my mother?
Well, she's all right, you know.
Laura, I want to get her to come over here for dinner.
Oh, I wish she would.
She didn't come to church with us.
I know.
Now she just must stir herself and come for dinner. She's always had Sunday dinner with us.
I know, but she simply won't budge, Mrs. Bristol.
You'd think she'd at least want to see Mark. He'll be home right after Sunday school lets out. She's very fond of Mark, and he adores his grandma.
I know.
What is she doing right now? Could I talk to her?
She's upstairs, lying on her bed with the shades drawn. Just lying there. Her friends have called. Some of them have stopped by, but she won't talk to anybody.
She talks to you, doesn't she?
A little. She did last night.
And what did she say?
Mostly that she's all alone in the world now.
She's got us.
Yes, but of course, she feels she wasn't nearly kind enough to your father while he was alive.
That's not so.
Oh, it's the way everybody feels, Mrs. Bristol, at a time like this. It's part of mourning.
I suppose.
It is, believe me.
Well, if she changes her mind, you hustle her right over here, Laura.
Oh, I will.
Tell her Ed doesn't know how to make the chicken gravy any more than I do.
I'll tell her.
Thank you, Laura.
What'd she say?
Mother won't talk to anybody. Won't budge.
Well, give her time.
You know what she's waiting for, don't you?
Your mother?
She is waiting for us to ask her to move in here.
We did ask her.
I mean permanently. Move in with us permanently.
Oh. Well...
Ed, we can't. So the house is too small.
Yeah.
I like my mother.
Well, I like your mother.
I love my mother.
We need a bigger house.
We can't afford a bigger house.
I know. I wonder how Henry Gamp is.
What? Who?
Henry Gamp. His wife called the plant last week. Henry's coming down with something.
Oh, with what?
Oh, first they thought it was the flu. Now it looks like pneumonia.
Oh, is that serious?
Well, no, not these days. Not with all the antibiotics and stuff.
Oh. Well, I certainly hope he gets better.
Yeah. I'll give his wife a call later.
Mother?
Oh, there's Mark.
I'm home.
Come sit down. You hungry?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
You want the wishbone, Mark?
Please.
There's not much meat on it.
I want to hang it up to dry. Then we can wish on it.
That's right.
Should I hang it on the radiator?
Well, that's as good a place as any. Mm-hmm. Mark, what would you think if your grandma moved in here with us?
Grandma?
Now that your grandpa has passed on, she has to live someplace.
She could live here.
You wouldn't mind? You love your grandma, don't you, Mark?
Sure.
If she came here to live with us, we have to think of where she would sleep. Where do you think she should sleep, Mark?
On the couch.
Oh, your grandma isn't a young woman. I don't know how she'd like sleeping on a couch in the living room. Where would she put her things?
What things?
Oh, all the things ladies have to have. Where would she put them?
She could put them in a little box.
And where would she put the little box?
Under the couch.
Why don't you just tell the boy straight out, Maida?
I can't.
Oh, stop beating about the bush. What your mother's trying to say, Mark, is that if your grandma should come here to live with us, she'd probably have to sleep in your room.
Sleep with me? In my room?
Wouldn't that be possible, Ed?
Maida, that room's 8 by 9. We couldn't even get another bed into it. No, Mark, I think your grandma would have to have that room all to herself.
Then where would I sleep?
Well, on the couch in the living room, I guess.
Where would I keep my toys?
Oh, someplace. I don't know. Maida.
Don't look at me. I don't know. The whole thing's hopeless, I guess. It's just hopeless. She can't stay where she is. She can't come here.
We had a bigger house. We could work it out.
But we haven't got a bigger house, and we're not going to have a bigger house, so just put that out of your mind. If you had Henry Gamp's job, we could have a bigger house, but you haven't got it, so let's just forget the whole thing. The chocolate pie's right behind you on the sideboard. Why don't you...
All right, I got it.
The plate. We use the same forks.
Right. How big a piece do you want, Mark?
I don't care for any pie, thank you.
No pie?
The chocolate.
I don't want any.
Are you sick?
Kind of.
Ed, you think he's sick?
Well, when a kid doesn't eat it...
Go upstairs, dear, and you get into bed. I'll come up soon and take your temperature. If you have a fever, we'll call the doctor.
Okay.
I'll be up in a minute.
Okay.
Well, I think he's just upset about his grandpa.
He was fine till we...
Till we what?
Till we started talking about his grandma moving in here.
Yeah.
Filling up his room.
Well, that's a lot to ask from a kid.
I know, and I hated to ask him, but what could I do?
Nothing, I guess.
We just had a bigger house.
You finished with your pie?
I've had all I want.
Me too. I'm going to call and see how Henry Gamp is.
Aren't you going to make the call?
Yeah, I better do that. Aren't you going to go up and see how Mark is?
Yes, I better do that.
Oh, go ahead.
I'll go check on him, and you make your call.
Yeah.
Be sure and give my very best to Mrs. Gamp.
Yeah, I will. Hello, Mrs. Gamp? This is Ed Bristol from the plant. Well, I hope I'm not disturbing you. I just called to ask how Henry's doing. Oh? Oh. I see. Well, I'm sure you haven't got anything to worry about. Doctors have got pneumonia pretty well under control these days. Oh, that's so. Well, look, you give your husband my very best and tell him we miss him at the plant and we expect him back any day now. We miss him, we really do. Oh, and Mrs. Bristol sends her very best. Now, bye.
Well, he's sleeping like an angel. Doesn't look flushed or anything. I think he's all right.
That's good.
How's Henry Gamp?
His wife says they've got him on some new medication. They've been trying different things, trying to find one he'd respond to.
He's not responding?
Well, I think this latest one may work. Somebody's at the door.
Yes.
Want me to get it?
Oh, yes, please. I have the funniest feeling.
Oh, look. It's Laura Rotenberg.
Come in, Laura.
Oh, so glad you're both here. I tried to phone you, but the line was busy, so I ran over.
What's the trouble, Laura? You look all upset.
Where's Mark? Is he here?
He's upstairs asleep.
Look, I have something very dreadful to tell you. Mrs. Bates, she took some pills, some sleeping pills. They were left over for when your father...
She took sleeping pills?
How many?
A lot.
When? When did she take them?
Sometime this morning. Oh, I should have known when she wouldn't see anyone, but I never thought, I never dreamed.
How was she? Did you call the doctor?
Is she in the hospital?
Of course, I called the doctor, but it wasn't any use. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so terribly
You
sorry.
mean my mother's dead?
The doctor called an ambulance right away. But we both knew it wasn't any use. She must have been dead for at least an hour.
No, I can't stand it. I cannot stand it.
Now, honey.
I cannot stand it. You see, she should have been here. She should have been here, living with us.
Maida, we couldn't have known.
I did ask her to come for dinner, didn't I?
Of course you did.
What is happening? What is happening in this house? What is going on?
Maida, don't.
It's just like a week ago. We sit down to dinner. Everything is all right. Then all of a sudden, Mark doesn't feel well. He goes upstairs. I tell him I'll be up in a minute and take his temperature. And before I can do that, somebody dies. My father dies and my mother dies. What is happening? What is going on in this house?
I run everything. I boss everybody. If I tell them to fall down, they fall down. And I can make them get up, too. Nobody can tell me anything. And I can tell anybody anything I like. Everybody is afraid of me. And I am not afraid of anybody. Because I am God.
You must know by now that we're examining not the conscious mind of a small boy, but its dark hidden depths and the occult desires that lie buried there. More often than not, these wild wishes remain immured, never to reach the light. Sometimes they emerge and play havoc with the life of the man that small boy is destined to become. We'll return with the final act shortly. Do you still imagine that you know your children? In any but the most cursory and superficial way? Are they bright? Are they well-mannered? Are they talented? Are they good? You may know the answers to all these questions and still know nothing of importance about them. I would advise you to take to heart the words of an East Indian poet and philosopher named Rabindranath Tagore. I do not love him because he is good, but because he is my little child.
So happy to see you here. So happy. Dr. Everett. Oh, Mr. Bristol. And Mrs. Bristol.
How are you, Dr. Everett?
I should be asking you that, Mrs. Bristol. Tell me, is there anything I can do for you? Any way I can be of help? I should be only too glad, believe me, if there's anything at all.
I don't think there's anything anyone can do, Reverend.
I'd like to try, if you'd let me.
There's nothing.
Reverend, there is something.
Ed, don't.
If you could find some time to talk to me.
Ed, please
Oh,
don't.
of course. No, any time. When would be...
This morning.
You mean now?
Ed, I wish you wouldn't.
The sooner the better, if that's all right with you.
Well, let's see now. There's only a few more parishioners to speak to. If you could wait a minute or two.
Sure, I can do that.
Then we can step into the vestry. I can give you as much time as you need.
Thank you, Dr. Everett. Mayday, you go along home. Start dinner. Oh, come on. Go on now, will you?
I hate to go home by myself.
I'll be there as soon as I've talked to the Reverend.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Come on, go on home now.
There's a bench here, Mr. Bristol, if that's all right.
Oh, yes, anything, any place.
Well, now, let's sit down and you tell me, whatever it is.
Yes, thank you. It's going to sound weird, Dr. Everett. I want to tell you that in advance.
Oh, whatever it is, just tell me.
I wouldn't bother you except for Maiden.
You're not bothering me. I don't want you to feel that you are.
Reverend, you know, Maiden, I have a little boy. His name is Mark.
Oh, yes. I'm hoping I'll get to know him soon. Mrs. Everett speaks so highly of him. He's such a fine little fellow, such a good boy. She thinks the world of him.
Yes, we do, too.
Of course you do. Was it Mark you wanted to talk to me about?
In a way, I might as well start at the beginning. If I know what the beginning was. Sometimes it seems...
Yes?
Well, it seems as if I don't know anything at all about anything about anyone. I don't mean to cry, Reverend.
It's all right. Really, it's all right.
Well, about a year ago, my father-in-law had a stroke, but, well, you know about that.
I wasn't here when it happened, but I know about it.
Well, he got to be quite a burden to his wife, especially. And a couple of weeks ago, she was having Sunday dinner with us at our house, and I'm afraid she was quite bitter about it all, and I'm afraid she let herself go, and She was very outspoken.
Well, that's quite understandable.
Yes, but in front of Mark, she said things, she kind of intimated that it was all too much for her, that she couldn't stand it any longer, that her husband would be better off if he didn't live. Better off dead is what I really mean. She didn't come right out and say it, but we all knew what she was feeling, and, well, I've got to tell you, Reverend, we felt it too.
Well, people do have these feelings, Ed, but they pass.
Yes, but that's not the point of what I'm trying to tell you. Maida brought on the dessert. It was Mark's favorite ice cream, Neapolitan. He's crazy about it. But he said he didn't want any. It's the first time in his life he hasn't wanted Neapolitan ice cream. We thought he might be sick, you see, and...
Yes?
I made her send him to bed, and my mother-in-law went home after we finished up the ice cream. But before she could get there, we got a phone call from Laura Rotenberg. You know Laura Rotenberg?
Mm-hmm, yes, I know.
And Laura said my father-in-law was dead. Another cerebral hemorrhage.
Yes?
But don't you get it?
Get what? What am I supposed to get?
Oh, wait till you hear the rest of it. Of course, my mother-in-law was very disturbed, upset.
Of course.
She wouldn't go out. She wouldn't see anybody. Wouldn't even go to church.
Oh, I remember.
Well, my wife went to see her at first. She lived right down the street from us, a couple of blocks. My wife caught on pretty soon that her mother wanted to come to live with us. Well, that's easier said than done, because we've got a two-bedroom house, Reverend. There's Maida, and my bedroom, there's Mark's. That's all. We had a bigger house. We'd been very, very glad, very, very happy.
Don't be afraid of tears, Ed. They can be a blessing.
Yeah. Well, we talked about it a little bit at the dinner table. Maida asked the boy, would he give up his room to his grandma?
He's such a good boy. What did he say?
Not much. But a couple of minutes later, he said he didn't want any chocolate pie. And he went upstairs to his room. Maida and I, we finished eating, and a little later, Laura Rotenberg came to the house and told us... She told us my mother-in-law had taken sleeping pills and was dead. Don't you see, Reverend?
See what, Ed?
It was just like the time before. When Mark's grandpa died, it happened exactly the same way.
Well, you're not trying to say... Well, you don't mean...
I don't know what I mean. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just know what happened. Mark went up to his room both times. Both times somebody died. Within minutes, somebody died.
You don't mean there's a connection?
Well, couldn't there be? Maida thinks there could be.
Do you think so?
I don't know what to think, but I've read about devils that get into human beings. They can do all sorts of awful things that they wouldn't do in the ordinary course of things.
You think a devil has gotten into your son?
Is that possible? Is it?
I don't know. I simply don't know.
Wait. I haven't told you everything. There's more. When Maida and I were talking about her mother coming to our house to live, we kept saying how it would be so simple if we only had a bigger house with an extra bedroom. And that's the truth, Reverend. We'd have only been too glad to have her if we'd only had one more room. But as things were, the only chance we had of getting a bigger house was if I got a promotion. A promotion I'd be sure to get when...
Yes, when?
When Henry Gamp resigned or retired or died.
Yes?
Well, Henry's had pneumonia, and it never occurred to me, it never occurred to anybody that he wouldn't get over it and come back to work, but the antibiotics didn't work, and this morning his wife called the house. She says, Henry's dead.
I see. I'm sorry.
Dr. Everett, we talked about Henry Gamp, about me getting his job, the promotion, in case anything happened to him. We talked about it in front of Mark. We kept saying if we just had a bigger house, if I got promoted, we could have a bigger house, and that was the only way we could.
Wait, Ed, you're jumping to conclusions that you have no right.
All those deaths, all those people dying.
Wait, Ed.
What could it be if it isn't the devil's work?
But your own son, your own boy.
You don't think I want to believe the devil's got into him, do you? But the way things happen, the way those people died.
Now, Ed, I don't think we should talk about this anymore this morning. I think you should go home now and be with your wife.
Oh, poor Maida. She's worse about this than I am, believe me.
Well, you tell her that I'm going to come to the house and talk to her.
All right, I will.
Probably tomorrow. Yes, definitely tomorrow.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Reverend.
Are you all right now?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Come, I'll walk you outside.
You're very kind, Reverend.
Oh, not at all. If I can't minister to my flock, then what am I doing here? Right?
Right.
Oh, you see what a beautiful day it is?
It's beautiful, yeah.
Makes you believe in God, doesn't it? And His infinite kindness.
Yeah.
Watch the steps, Ed. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You want me to walk home with you, Ed?
No, I'm all right. Thank you again, Reverend.
And tell your wife I'll call her in the morning.
I'll tell her.
Watch out! Ed, watch out for the truck! Ed!
I can't. I just can't. I can't go on.
Hello?
Oh, Laura. I'm so glad you're there. I thought you might have moved out.
I was just packing my things.
Laura, I'm all alone here and I'm getting dinner. Mark's in Sunday school and Ed stayed at the church to talk to Dr. Everett, and I'm all alone and I can't manage to hold myself together somehow. Laura?
What is it, Maida? What can I do for you?
Could you come over here? Maybe help me get dinner on the table and maybe stay for dinner. I don't want anybody to know I'm falling to pieces like this. Especially Mark, and having you here would help. You see, you keep the conversation going, you know?
Of course, I could do that, Maida.
Well, could you come over right away, Laura?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I want to tell you something very privately. Ed is talking to the minister right now. Heaven knows what he's telling him, but I have an idea. It's horrible, Laura. It's horrible. And then I think, on the other hand, it may be true, and if it's true, Laura...
Maida, try and get hold of yourself.
Laura, something horrible about Mark. About our little boy.
I'm going to throw on a coat and come right over. I'll be there in a couple of minutes, so you get hold of yourself.
Yes, I will. Oh, there's the doorbell, Laura. I better go answer it. Can't be Ed. I always leave the door open on Sundays for him and for Mark.
Well, at least you won't be alone until I get there.
That's right. And, Laura, thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm coming. Oh, Dr. Everett. Oh, please, come in. Do you mind coming back to the kitchen, Reverend? I have dinner cooking. You don't mind the kitchen, do you?
No. Whatever.
I wonder if I could ask you to stay for dinner. I was just on the phone to Laura Ruttenberg. She's coming over, and we'd love to have you. Pardon me while I check the gravy, Doctor.
Mrs. Bristol, please, sit down. Please.
Oh, certainly. I hope you don't mind these old kitchen chairs.
Mrs. Bristol, I have some very bad news for you.
What? What news? What?
About your husband.
What about it? What's happened to Ed?
He and I had just finished our little talk in the vestry room. I walked him outside and down to the curb. I offered to walk home with him. I could see he didn't feel well. But he wouldn't let me. He started off by himself, and he stepped right into the path of a truck.
Oh?
He was hit.
Hit by a truck? Where is he
He was
now?
taken to the hospital. I went with him, but he died on the way, Mrs. Bristol.
Ed? Ed died?
Miss Bristol, please, sit down.
Ed died? No, I don't believe that. No, I don't.
It's true.
Not Ed. No.
What is it? What is it?
Oh, I can't. Oh.
Mrs. Bristol.
Pain.
Mrs. Bristol. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, dear God, please. Oh, no, please, dear God. Heavenly Father, please. Oh, please. Operator, send an ambulance. The Bristol house on Elm Street. I don't know the number. Look it up. They've lived here a long time. The Ed Bristol house. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody just came in. Maybe they know. Hold on. It's a big yellow house near the corner, tell them.
Maida? Oh, is Maida here?
What's the number of this house?
Oh, 32?
It's number 32 Elm. Tell them to hurry.
Oh, my God. Maida.
Tell them it may be a heart attack. How is she? Is she?
She's dead.
Oh, my God.
You were here when it happened.
I came here to tell her about her husband.
Oh.
He was run over right in front of the church.
Oh, my God.
I had to tell her. I had no idea. I've been talking to Ed in the vestry room. He told me all about her father and her mother and now Henry Gamp. Dead. All dead. And he asked me if a devil had gotten into Mark, and I said...
A devil? A devil had got into Mark? What kind of nonsense is that?
Well, the way he told it. And then he was killed. And now, this. Somebody just came in.
Mother?
It's Mark.
Mother, I'm home.
Who is going to tell him?
Is it possible there's a devil in the boy?
If there is, it's the same devil that's in all of us, Reverend. Who is going to tell him? Am I or you?
I think better you.
Mother, where is everybody?
Mark.
Where is everybody? I'm hungry.
Is the child still alive in you? Does the desire to run the world and order people about cling to you even today? Have you never quite relinquished the conviction that you are a superior being whose every wish is paramount and can be gratified? No? You're not like that? In any secret place? In any secret way? Take a closer look. I'll be back shortly. An angry infant could destroy the world if his strength matched his fury. Be careful how you deal with him, for he is mad with rage, and he would kill you if he could. Our cast included Terry Keane, Ralph Bell, Adam Ross, Evie Juster, and Don Scardino. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Grief, it's that crow.
Oh, get it away! Oh.
It was on the windowsill.
Keep it out! Keep it out!
It's all right. It's gone.
Oh, well, where is it now?
It flew off into the pine trees.
Oh, that was such a shock.
That's what was looking at us.
Oh, gosh. I guess it has the run of the place. We're the intruders to him.
I don't know.
Oh.
There was something about the way that bird looked at us when we drove in. Do you remember? Sitting on the pillars?
Yeah.
That's no ordinary bird. Crows don't react this way to people.
What do you mean, Marty?
That crow didn't land on our windowsill by accident. I told you yesterday when we drove up, I didn't want to stay. I couldn't put my finger on it. But there's evil here. Real evil.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. I walk unseen on the dry, smooth-shaven green to behold the wandering moon riding near her highest noon. People who can walk unseen can make for beautiful poetry, as Mr. Milton has just shown us. However, in life, people who can walk unseen can present us with baffling problems, which proves that there is a time and a place for everything.
My darling, I must tell you, there is a ghost in the house.
There's no such thing as a ghost.
But I heard him.
So, get rid of him.
Wonderful. First you tell me there's no such thing as a ghost. Then you tell me to get rid of him. It isn't consistent.
Dearest, I expect you to get rid of that ghost.
How can I get rid of a ghost? Especially one you say doesn't exist.
My angel, that is your problem.
Our mystery drama, That's What Friends Are For, was suggested by a story by Rudyard Kipling and was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Tony Roberts. I'll be back shortly with Act One. India, when Mr. Rudyard Kipling lived there, worked there, and dreamed there almost a century ago, was a country of some 300 million people, and more than twice that many legends, myths, fables, romances. Yes, it was a place that provided a feast for the imagination. And that was well because for many of its people, it would be the only feast they would ever know. James Waddington Tesser was a young subaltern in a regiment which, for reasons that have nothing whatever to do with our story, was called the Inextinguishables. He was spending the afternoon, as most young officers will, at the club, when he was informed that his khitmatgar, or houseboy, desired to see him on a matter of the greatest urgency.
Yes, Ahmadine.
There is news, Sahib.
What sort of news?
News of a fantastic nature.
Well, it had better be to drag me away from the table just as my luck is changing.
News one could hardly believe were it not for the fact that one's own ears give testimony.
Am I to stand here forever, Ahmadine? Must I die of old age before I receive enlightenment? I command thee to transmit this news, Ahmadine.
There is music.
Yes?
Music in the house of the Sahib.
Art thou telling me that there is music in my quarters?
Even so.
That's impossible.
Sahib, in the house, at this very moment, there is music.
What kind of music?
Music that is loud.
Played by whom?
Played by no one.
There is music, and thou canst not see who plays it. Ahmadine, thou art a mudhead. Canst thou describe this music?
It is the wailing music of the red-haired sahibs in the regiment who dress in the skirts of women.
You mean the Highland Fusiliers? Bagpipes?
Those leather skins in which are imprisoned the souls of the unburied dead who seek escape, but alas, their cries are unanswered.
Right, that's enough, Ahmadine. Enough.
Hey, the English, a foolish people. They refuse to understand the most simple things. Well, my Sahib and I rushed to the house, and it was even as I told him.
Oh, this is impossible. Hast thou searched the place completely?
As your honor commanded.
And there's no one about?
No one, Sahib.
But someone's playing that music. Run back to the club and tell Horak Sahib I would see him at once.
Lieutenant Horak Sahib was my lieutenant's friend and companion in mischief. The two were always getting into all sorts of scrapes. It was predicted that they would either end in jail or that one should become commander-in-chief of the army.
What do you make of it, Billy?
Jimmy, you've got yourself a ghost.
Oh, there's no such thing as a ghost.
Don't tell me. Speak to your Highland piper.
The silly thing's been going on for hours.
Well, there must be some explanation.
Well, where can the chap be hiding?
Perhaps he doesn't have to hide. You see, the fact is, he's invisible.
Well, now you're going too far.
He's a ghost.
I can't believe that.
Jimmy, how can you believe anything else?
How long is he going to keep playing?
He sounds like a fellow who seems to be settled in.
Don't say that.
I'm sorry.
Billy, what am I going to do with... Oh, good Lord.
What's the matter?
Melisande.
Oh, yes, I'd clean forgotten.
I'm going to marry the girl.
And bring her here.
Yes, here. I'm sick.
He stopped.
I hope it's for good. Melisande. Would she live here with me and this, ghost?
I don't know.
Well, if she loves me enough, she'll just have to put up with it.
Well, I'm not sure it has anything to do with love.
It hasn't?
No, dear chap, it takes a special kind of woman to tolerate this sort of thing.
Do you expect Melisande to walk out on me?
I'm just trying to provide for your interests as a true friend should. Because the likelihood is that Melisande will walk out on you.
I couldn't blame her. I really couldn't. But if Melisande breaks our engagement, what's going to happen to her?
Oh, don't be concerned. If it's absolutely necessary, I'll marry her myself.
Oh, thank you very much.
Prevention it. Isn't that what friends are for?
Ahmed, said I to myself, is that what friends are for in truth? The fair Melisande, they called her. How difficult it is to understand the English. Fair to look upon, a bit too pale, a trifle too thin. But what do the English know of beauty? The very next day...
Good morning, Amadine. Thy master is not at home, I trust.
No, Mem Sahib. He is with the regiment.
Good. I have some work to do about the house.
Work?
Yes. I shall surprise him, Amadine. Thou must not say I have been here. I intend to measure all the windows so that I may have curtains made. Oh, we shall transform this place.
Did the heaven-born say transform?
Yes. Make it a fit and proper place for civilized society. Why, just look at the place. No end of a mess. And the smell.
The smell, Mem Sahib?
Of guns and oil and saddle leather. Oh, we shall tidy things up and have them ship-shape in absolutely no time at all.
If the presence will permit, Tesser Sahib is quite fond of his guns and saddles.
Is he indeed?
And therefore it follows that these must be carefully greased and oiled in order that they may be preserved.
Is that a fact?
The grease and the oil, by Mem Sahib's permission, do, by the very nature of things, have an odor.
Ah, but thou hast said, Amadine, by the Mem Sahib's permission, and the Mem Sahib shall give no such permission.
Oh?
No. He can store the smelly things in the barracks, or the stables, or wherever. It's no concern of mine, nor of thine, Amadine. No longer shalt thou waste time cleaning foul-smelling guns and polishing malodorous leather. Instead, thou shalt be free to pursue more domestic exercises.
It shall be ever as the Radiant One commands. Has this news been communicated to Tesser Sahib?
Oh, yes. It was discussed and decided upon.
One would have thought Tesser Sahib would sooner give up his right arm than to expel his precious riflery and saddlery.
Medine, it was a sacrifice he had to make on the altar of love.
Am I to understand that Mem Sahib said in her voice that shames the nightingale, "Choose betwixt me and thy saddles and thy gun"?
It was exactly what was said, and graciously did he agree. How not? Thou, too, wouldst have done the same thing for one that had captured thine own heart, Ahmadine.
If the Mem Sahib will permit, I should not...
Wait, thy time wilt come, and she will tie a noose about thine heart, and for the love of her shalt thou, too, sacrifice all. But I see that thy master has not lived up to his agreement. The guns and the saddle still disgrace these rooms. Now then, Ahmadine, gather these smelly things together and place them in the stable. A pipe? Look thou outside, Ahmadine. Do the Scottish Fusiliers parade today?
If the Mem Sahib will permit, the music does not come from without.
It does not?
No, it arises from within.
From within? Have we a piper in the house?
It is even as the Mem Sahib says.
A piper? How intriguing. Here, in the house? Where?
If it should please the Sublime One, everywhere.
Everywhere? What dost thou mean, everywhere?
With the Resplendent One's permission, he is right here.
Who is right here?
The one who has imprisoned the souls of the unburied dead.
That shall be absolutely enough of that nonsense. A bagpipe is a musical instrument. That is, it is an allegedly musical instrument. It is not a repository for... Oh, what superstitious rot. Now, where is this piper?
The piper, if it pleases the Glorious One, it does not exist.
Then how can he play?
He is here, in spirit.
Oh, is he then a ghost?
Oh, how wise is the all-knowing one.
I won't have it. I won't have ghosts prowling about. Silent ones are bad enough. But a ghost who is unmannerly enough to play the bagpipes. No, Ahmadine. Get rid of him. Immediately.
The foolish English. Can we, the living, command the dead? I can only say she met my master, Tesser Sahib, that afternoon at Poletti's, where the English gather to take tea, to dance, to flirt, and to get themselves deeper and deeper into trouble.
Sorry to be late, Melisande, my darling.
I dare say, my angel.
Do I detect that small cloud, no larger than a man's hand, forming on the horizon?
It is forming right here, at this table.
My dearest, this is the eve of our wedding.
Our wedding is still a month away.
No poetic license.
You are not entitled to take poetic license, because you are not a poet. You are something even worse. You are a practical joker.
My sweet.
What is the meaning of that dreadful piping?
Oh, that.
Yes.
Melisande, I don't know what to say. The house is haunted.
Yes?
By the ghost of a piper.
There is no such thing as a ghost.
But you heard him, didn't you?
Get rid of him.
Well, first you tell me there's no such thing as a ghost, and then you tell me to get rid of him. Which isn't consistent.
Wasn't it an American who said that consistency is the hobgoblin of little minds?
What else could you expect from an American?
My beloved, I expect you to get rid of the ghost.
My sweetest, how can I get rid of a ghost? Especially one that doesn't exist.
My angel, that is your problem.
How
easily some ladies can clarify the most vexing of situations. However, ghosts do have a reputation for, shall we say, stickiness. Once you get one on the premises, he's very hard to shake loose. Who is this ghost? Assuming, of course, that there is such a thing as a ghost in the first place. Perhaps enlightenment awaits us in Act 2 shortly. You've heard it said, love me, love my dog. Shall the hero of our story, Lieutenant James Waddington Tesser, be compelled to say to his fiancée, the adorable Melisande, love me, love my ghost? Some ghosts, as you know, are properly polite and unobtrusive, but not Lieutenant Tesser's. This one actually plays the bagpipes. Even now, the lovers are discussing it at Paletti's.
But, my darling, you just don't command a ghost to leave.
Please, do not involve me in the mechanics of the operation. And you have made absolutely no provision for disposing of those ugly, smelly saddles and rifles.
Darling, they're not ugly. They are beautifully wrought. And the smell is the honest, deep, rich aroma of fine leather.
I thought we'd already agreed.
Well, yes, of course.
Then why are we still discussing it?
Well, because two mature, intelligent, sensible people who love each other can always reopen any subject.
Are you telling me that you intend to break your promise?
Oh, no.
Are you trying to suggest that you shall not get rid of those offensive articles?
Of course not. It just happens that I am an officer in a cavalry regiment, and I ride horses.
Do you find it necessary to keep your horses in the house?
Well, hello, you two.
Billy, Horace. Oh, won't you sit down and join us?
Oh, thank you. Well, Jimmy, as they sing in the old Irish regiment, the days of the Kerry dances, the sound of the piper's tune.
I think that will be quite enough, Billy.
I hope you've an ear for bagpiping, Melisande, my lovely. You're in for quite a serenade.
Nothing of the sort, Billy. Jimmy has promised to get rid of him, or it, or whatever.
Have you indeed, Jimmy? Well, then consider it done. Once our James turns his hand to a task, how do you propose to go about it?
Will you please get out of here? Can't a man have some peace and quiet with his fiancée?
I think you're horrid. And I do want to dance, Jimmy. And all you can do is sit there and sputter all sorts of nonsense about a ridiculous ghost.
I'll dance with you, Melisande.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
Excuse us, old man.
I see our guest is still with us, Ahmadine. I hear thou hast been looking for me.
Sahib, there is news.
Oh, no, I couldn't stand any more news.
The Colonel Sahib has sent orders.
Orders?
Yes, he said Lieutenant Tesser Sahib is to report to him at once.
Oh, the devil he does. Why would the Colonel want to see me? What have I done lately? I can't think of a single thing. At once, eh? All right. Say a prayer for me, Ahmadine, to whichever of thy gods would be appropriate to the situation.
Sahib, I shall have to pray to all of them.
Lieutenant Tesser reporting as ordered, sir?
Yes, quite, sir. I understand we're about to be married, Tesser.
Yes, sir.
The girl, I take it, is Melisande Trevor.
Yes, sir.
Granddaughter of Major Hugh Scott Fellowfield Trevor, what?
I believe so, sir.
Splendid officer. Killed in the mutiny, my first company commander. I feel a sort of responsibility for the young lady. Do you understand, Lieutenant?
I think so, sir.
No, I don't think you do. You're a young rogue. Don't deny it.
No, sir.
I don't believe you're the marrying kind. What have you to say to that, eh?
If the Colonel will permit, I am in love with Melisande, and I cannot wait for our wedding.
Splendid. Because, Lieutenant Tessa, if you do anything to hurt that girl, to disappoint her, to spoil her happiness, in short, should you change your mind about this marriage...
But, sir, nothing in the world could ever prevent our marriage.
I'm gratified to hear that, because should you leave her waiting at the church, I promise you that I shall make your life hell on earth. Do I make myself clear, Lieutenant Tessa?
Yes, sir. My darling.
Well, my dearest, are we setting a pattern?
I was delayed.
Obviously. Does this mean I can always expect to be kept waiting?
This was all being done in your interest. I was examining the house thoroughly, inside and out, top, bottom, in hope of exorcising that confounded ghost.
Oh, you were doing it in my interest. I would assume that it was being done in our interest.
Yes, well, of course, naturally. I find absolutely no trace of a tangible or intangible being of any sort, form, or shape.
Are you saying you cannot get rid of it?
My darling, could there be a chance that perhaps we might become used to it?
Used to that infernal din?
I'm just trying to make the best of the situation.
No, my precious. The way to make the best of the situation is to put an end to the situation.
But...
Now, let us address ourselves to more pleasant situations. Do you know who I met in Hamilton's just about an hour ago? The Colonel.
The Colonel?
Your commanding officer. Colonel Desbroses. Dear Desi.
Desi?
I used to call him that when I was a little girl. He would ride me on his knee. How is that scoundrel Tessa? He asked. If he gives you any trouble, come to me. I'll put the bit between his teeth soon enough. Oh, he's so thrilled at being invited to the wedding. He was overjoyed when I asked if he would give the bride away.
Oh, that's such marvelous news.
Why don't you devote the rest of the afternoon to getting rid of our little problem?
And, what shall you do?
Oh, I shall sit here.
Alone?
Oh, I know so many people here. Ah, there's Billy. Billy Horrocks. Come right over here.
Well, hello, young lovers. I would have come over sooner, but three's company.
Lieutenant Jimmy Tesser is going to desert me for the remainder of the afternoon, Billy.
Oh, the more fool Jimmy.
He must come to some sort of understanding with that mysterious Scottish piper.
Have no fear, Jimmy. I shall take excellent care of Melisande for you.
Isn't this perfectly heavenly music, Billy? My toes are tingling.
Oh, why don't we dance?
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Jimmy?
Why should he mind? That's what, friends are for.
Ahmadine, come here.
What is the wish of the protector of the poor?
What dost thou make of this confounded serenade?
The spirits have invaded this house.
Assuming that's true, how do we rid ourselves of the blooming creatures?
Does the heaven-born wish to drive out the spirits?
Something like that.
If this unimportant person may suggest, there is but one way.
Yes?
Burn down the house.
No, Ahmadine, I don't think so.
Then one must learn to enjoy it. See? It does not play all the time. Only when it is moved by some great sorrow. And then it pours out its heart.
Wait. Why do I talk to thee, Ahmadine? This is not one of thy native spirits. What would such kind know of bagpipes? No. This is a Scottish spirit. The thing is plain.
Plain, Sahib?
Yes. Listen closely. Go thou to the regiment of the red-haired sahibs, those who wear the short skirts of ladies, and tell the pipe sergeant major that I wish to speak with him. At once.
Pipe Sergeant Major Cathcart McMoney's reporting, sir.
Stand easy, Sergeant Major. This is unofficial business.
Yes, sir.
Now, can you tell me, is there a piper missing?
A piper missing?
From the regimental band.
No, sir. Well, why would one piper be missing?
Well, that's a good question, Sergeant. I was hoping you could answer it.
Is there news of a missing piper?
News? No, not exactly. What we do seem to have is the missing piper himself.
Yes, well then, where do you have him?
Here.
Here, sir?
On the premises.
Well, might a man ask, where on the premises?
Here and there. Everywhere.
Sir, would it be asking too much if I should request you to produce the man for me?
Well, have a bit of patience, Sergeant, and he shall produce himself.
In what way?
Here he is now.
Oh, is there a man in the next room?
No, Sergeant.
With your permission, sir.
Go look, by all means. Search the room, the house, the grounds.
There's no one here.
My point exactly, Sergeant.
And yet, 'tis plain, 'tis a pipe. Yeah, a pipe.
Oh, who can it be?
Well, No, it can't be. But who else?
What are you saying, Sergeant?
Stewart, man. 'Tis Jock Stewart. D. Stewart himself. Oh, listen.
Yes, that's all I've been doing, is listening.
Stewart. 'Tis his very own pipes. The ones he made with his own hands. Oh, yes. He was the greatest of us all. A poor fella.
Poor fellow?
He died.
In battle?
Oh, no, sir. Much worse. I've a broken heart. Oh, yes. This is the song. I remember he played it. 'Tis called I Shall Die For You. Oh, beautiful melody.
You mean there is a melody?
You know what they say. Scottish airs are not for English ears.
He stopped.
Oh, poor Jock. Probably overcome by his tears.
But why has he come here?
Is there to be a marriage in this house?
Yes. Mine.
Well, he has come to warn you.
Warn me of what?
Of the faithlessness, the fickleness of a woman's love.
Well, very good, Sergeant, very good. Now, let him consider that I have been warned, and let him go away.
No, sir. You see, he feels it so deeply. He was betrayed by the lady he loved.
Well, why can't he leave me alone?
He wishes to save you from making this terrible mistake.
Yes, but it isn't a terrible mistake. We love each other, Melisande and I. What am I going to do?
Reconsider your approach in marriage.
What's to consider? I'm in love. And if Jock Stewart, or whoever this mad, dead Scotchman is, doesn't leave this place in peace, my fiancée will break our engagement.
Now you see it. This is what Jock Stewart has in mind. He wants to save you.
Yes, but if I don't marry Melisande, my colonel will... I tell you, my career will be ruined.
Choices, decisions. Ghostly pipers, fidgety fiancés, querulous colonels. How are we to sort all this out? And to top it off, we're in India. Mysterious, unfathomable, inscrutable India, where sometimes the practical answer is the one that makes no sense at all. I shall return shortly with Act 3. Ghosts are certainly not strangers in our literature. We've had all kinds. We've had ghosts from all walks of life and most occupations. However, musical ghosts are somewhat rarer than most. That is, if you want to call a ghost that plays the bagpipe musical.
Yes, 'tis Jock Stewart playing. There can be no doubt. If I may make bold, sir, I should advise the lieutenant to listen to Jock.
Listen to Jock and do what, specifically?
Break the engagement.
Sergeant, I would like to thank you very much. You've been of tremendous help.
You're quite welcome, sir.
My darling, I've been looking for you.
Angel, where else would I be on an afternoon except here at Paletti's?
Yes, of course.
Then it's settled.
Settled? What is settled?
Well, the affair of the ghost. I assume it must be, or else you will be back at the house taking care of it.
Well, we do seem to have a problem.
Oh?
The ghost seems to resist all attempts to evict it.
Jimmy, darling, have you ever asked yourself why?
Why? Why what?
Why the thing has seen fit to, well, let us say, concertize in your quarters?
No, we no longer need to call it a thing. It's been identified by the pipe sergeant of the Highland Fusiliers as a certain Jock Stewart.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. It seems that this Jock Stewart is dead.
Why should this Scottish bagpiper decide to haunt you, of all men in India?
Well, because... Oh, I don't know.
You don't?
Oh, really, the whole thing is ridiculous.
Perhaps not. Now, have you ever murdered anyone?
Certainly not.
Then, this Stewart, would you have wronged him in any way?
I never even knew anyone named Stewart.
Well, hello.
Oh, Billy! So good of you to drop by.
Jimmy, I passed by your quarters just a while back. That ghostly old Highlander is still concertizing. Plays some catchy tunes, what?
Say, shouldn't you be back at regiment?
Whatever for?
Don't you have some reports or something of that sort to...
No, it's all serene, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, I forgot. Lucky thing you mentioned the regiment. The colonel's been looking for you.
The colonel? For me? Whatever for?
Oh, I would imagine to talk about your step.
My step?
Of course, your step up to captain.
Captain? Oh, how marvelous.
When a lieutenant marries, especially such a beauty as Melisande here, it's time he was promoted and received by his company.
And that's why the colonel wants to see Jimmy.
No. Somehow I don't think so.
Oh, my darling, you're so modest. Go to the colonel immediately.
But I shall be leaving you alone again.
Oh, I shall not be alone. Billy Horrocks is with me.
Yes. Billy. I really cannot impose on you to keep my fiancée company.
Oh, why not, dear chap? Isn't that what friends are for?
Tessa, what have you been doing to your fiancée?
Doing, sir?
You haven't been treating her shabbily, have you?
Why, no, sir.
She looks a bit peaked to me.
Well, sir, that's to be expected.
Is it?
Yes, sir. As the wedding day approaches, the parties do feel a certain strain, and I suppose it shows.
It doesn't show on you, Lieutenant Desson.
Well, sir, that's the way it goes.
I said you were a rogue, Tessa.
Yes, sir.
Good enough soldier, but the kind of scoundrel who should never marry. It occurs to me that since you might be somewhat afraid to break this engagement yourself, you may be giving your fiancé cause to break it for you.
Oh, no, sir.
I warn you, Tessa.
Permit me to say, sir, no warning is necessary.
I think it is, Lieutenant Tessa. I do not intend to be left at the church with an abandoned bride. We all know exactly where we stand. Do we not?
Yes, sir. Amadine.
The presence has returned.
Has the music stopped?
It comes, it goes.
Amadine, what am I going to do? How am I going to get rid of this ghost?
We must call Hunifa.
Who?
Hunifa herself, the great sorceress. She will bid thy piper go.
And if he refuses?
Oh, no one can withstand the magic of Hunifa. Hunifa. She was 100 years old. She knew the charms, the spells, the curses. She was covered from head to foot with silver bells, with golden jewels, and everything tinkled as she walked. And she came to the house of Tesser Sahib, and he told her everything that the red-haired Sahib in woman's skirt had said. Hunifa thought and closed her eyes. Then the pipes began to play.
Dost thou hear, Hunifa? The pipes. He is here. Bid him leave. Make him go. Hunifa, I implore thee.
Steward! Shark! Steward! I order thee, begone from here!
Yes, he's gone. Thou hast done it, Hunifa. He is gone. No, I guess he's not gone. Try it again, Hunifa.
Steward! Jacques Steward! I command thee, begone! Please, return to the land of the dead, and take thine unburied spirits with thee.
Yes, how they did battle for victory. The dead red-haired Sahib in the short lady skirt, and the magnificent Hunifa, the greatest sorceress of India. And the battle went this way and that, first to him, then to her. But in the end, no one who is alive may triumph over one who is dead. Therefore, it was the music of the pipes that emerged victorious.
Sahib, I cannot make him go.
But you must.
No, he sings the song of Vish, the goddess of true love.
You don't understand.
Yes, Vish bids him play in the home where love must fail. And until the Sahib tells his fiancée that all must be over, the red-haired one shall make his music here.
But I can't do that.
The goddess has spoken. Who can turn the will of the goddess?
There was no more that my Sahib could say to her. Oh, my poor Sahib shook his head and then bade me harness the mare to the carriage and drive him to Paletis.
Melisande, my dearest.
Back so soon? Oh, that must mean good news.
Good news.
You've finally gotten rid of that silly noise. Isn't he marvelous, Billy?
Congratulations and salams, all that sort of thing.
The truth is, Melisande, my precious, I haven't gotten rid of it.
Oh?
And what's more, I'm sure I never will get rid of it.
Then, Jimmy, you place me in an extremely uncomfortable situation.
I don't know what to tell you, my dearest.
Jimmy, I love you. But perhaps I do not love you strongly enough to live with that unearthly wailing forever.
I understand, my darling.
So, therefore, I must release you from your promise.
Oh, no, you can't do that. Well, yes, I suppose you can.
Poor Jimmy. He's too much of a gentleman to say that if he breaks the engagement, the Colonel will ruin his career.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
But, Jimmy, you're not the one who's breaking the engagement. I am.
Doesn't matter. The Colonel will believe that Jimmy drove you to it.
Oh, this is awful. I simply could not ruin your career.
There may be a way out. Now listen, the Colonel has said, I do not wish to be left at the church with the abandoned bride. He really doesn't care who marries Melisande.
How can you say that?
As long as she's happy. And she will be. She'll walk down that aisle, glowing, radiant. All we need to do is change the groom.
You mean that Melisande should marry someone else?
Oh, why not? The present arrangement is making everyone unhappy, isn't it?
Well, who should she marry?
Me.
You? Why not? Melisande, what do you say to all this?
It would appease the Colonel.
You see, old chap, Melisande would be spared the ordeal of the bagpipes. You could look forward to a glorious career in Her Majesty's forces.
Billy, I couldn't ask you to make such a sacrifice just for me.
But of course you could, Jimmy. After all, isn't that what friends are for?
Ahmadine, where is the saddle soap and the polish? Thou hast long enough neglected thy duties.
I even now have them in hand and proceed through the task.
Has there been any music today?
No, Sahib. The red-haired ghost has released his devils and betaken himself to Gehenna. Or to wherever it is that such Sahibs go.
She was right, Unifa. And so was the Pipe Sergeant Major. Each of them said, as soon as the marriage contract to my fiancée would be broken, the piper, poor Jock Stewart, would go away and leave us in peace. Dost thou agree, Ahmadine?
It is even as the Anointed One suggests.
What is that grin? Dost thou make sport of me?
Oh, I dare to make sport of the center of the universe? Why, I should be consumed by flames.
Go about thy duties, Ahmadine, and do not speculate in matters that concern thee not.
But I have speculated already. Did my master rue his decision to marry a woman who would make him get rid of the things he held dear? Did he then arrange somehow to hire a piper whom he was able to hide somewhere? Or did the lady herself rue her choice and plan with Horak Sahib along similar lines? Or was there in fact and in truth a ghost? Yes, I know what I believe. And do you, Sahibs and Sahibas, do you know likewise?
Well, do you? It was Mr. Kipling himself who said that anything can happen in India, and that everything does. Was it Lieutenant Tesser who arranged the plot? Was it a ghost piper? Perhaps. And this would be in keeping with India. Was it both? I'll be back shortly. Our story was concerned with magic. But what is magic? The dictionary tells us that it is any mysterious or seemingly inexplicable event or occurrence. Well then, it's all a matter of when you happen to be alive, isn't it? One century's magic is in another century's commonplace. Think of the wireless, the airplane. Sooner or later, the mysterious will be stripped away from anything and everything that defies explanation, even ghosts. Our cast included Tony Roberts, Diana Kirkwood, Russell Horton, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
I want it. It's had quite a few owners. I'd have to inquire about the asking price.
I want that house.
Mr. Steers, naturally I'd be pleased to make the sale. Do you mind telling me why you're so set on buying this particular house?
I want it.
Well, frankly, Mr. Steers, that house has been, well, sort of a jinx. Everyone's enchanted with the house when they first see it, but once they've moved in, they take a dislike to it. They tell strange tales about strange goings-on.
Like what?
Oh, sobbing at night, restless footsteps on the stairs. Oh, I know, those are the standard complaints when a house has the reputation of being haunted, but everyone who's lived there said the same thing.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Before the flowers of friendship faded, friendship faded. So said Miss Gertrude Stein in one of her less abstruse moments. But doesn't it happen so often? Before the declaration of love is finished, love is finished. Friendship and love, the most powerful of all emotions, and the most fragile. Friendship can be killed with a single word. Love with a single glance.
Was that the phone?
Yes,
I wasn't sure I heard it.
it was Russ.
Russ?
He just wanted to say hello.
Robert, Russ is dead.
I know.
Then how could he call you on the phone?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was Russ?
Yes. What are you getting excited about? Our mystery drama, The Fatal $50,000, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Mandel Kramer and Marion Seldes. I'll be back shortly with Act One. The nutritionist says you are what you eat, but the philosopher insists you are what you do. Both, of course, are correct. It depends on which you is being considered, the inner you or the outer you. And just as diet shapes the body, so do deeds shape the soul. Robert Arthur Moresby does quite a job of shaping things himself. The fate of thousands of people depends on how he happens to perceive any given situation. And his decision is based purely on profit or loss. You will note that Robert Arthur Moresby's initials spell RAM. The word suits him, fits him, and describes him.
Russ, you're responsible for the prospectus. I want a draft by Thursday.
That's only 3 days.
And 3 nights. Now, Russ, I want all the demographics by Wednesday. What's that?
It's telephone.
Is that a fact? Do you assume I have never heard a telephone in my life? Miss Daly, I told you I wasn't taking any calls. Oh. All right, send her in. Now, look, Harry, you're the troubleshooter for this project. Find out from legal what laws, if any, we may be violating and see how we can take care of them. Well, my dear, please come in.
I didn't know you were busy.
Darling, when a man is too busy to say hello to his wife, it's a sign he doesn't have his priorities straight. Gentlemen, I'm sure you all know my wife, Rita.
Yes, good morning, Mrs. Moresby.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Haley.
Well, why don't we all take a break for 5 minutes?
Oh, no, I'm interrupting you. I really
No, it's perfectly all right. And besides, everyone here needs some time to go over some figures. So, Rita, let's go into my office and chat. Rita.
Robert, please, don't scold me.
How many times have I told you are not to disturb me here at the office?
I'm sorry.
I have a very busy day.
Robert, I'm so lonely.
What do you mean you're lonely?
I'm all alone in the country all day.
Alone? You have 3 servants.
Well, I'm not at ease with servants.
Well, then go for a drive. You've got a chauffeur?
He frightens me.
Well, I'll fire him and get a new one.
No, they all frighten me. I don't like the idea of driving around with a stranger.
Well, then drive the car yourself.
Oh, I can't.
Look, if you are so lonesome, then stay at the apartment in town.
But I'm afraid of the city. It's big, noisy, strange, frightening.
Well, what do you want?
I want you.
You've got me. I'm your husband.
I want you to spend time with me, Robert.
Look, Rita, you've come at a very bad time.
I'm sorry.
I happen to be very busy.
Will you be home for dinner?
I don't know how late things will run.
Please, Robert.
I'll be home as early as I can. Yes. Put him on. Yes, Wilson, what is it?
Are you sure? Hold it a minute. Rita, I simply have to chase you out of here.
I thought that maybe we could have lunch together.
I don't have time for lunch. Now, please, Rita, this is a very important call.
We could eat in the park. We could get a bottle of wine and some bread and cheese and fruit. And
Rita?
Yes. Yes, Robert.
Now, I'll overlook it this time. But in the future...
Yes, I'm going. Goodbye.
Goodbye, dear. Now, Wilson, what did you find out about whom? All right. Now, I hope everybody understands the operation. Are there any questions? All right, then let's break it up. Oh, Russ? Yeah? Stay for a minute. I want to talk to you. Close the door. Sit down. Well, Russ, what do you suppose we should talk about?
Well, I guess about the demographics of the project.
I'd rather talk about $50,000. Well, Russ, your move.
$50,000.
You want to pretend that you don't know what I'm talking about? You stole my money. Now, don't insult my intelligence.
No, I didn't steal it.
You didn't?
Well, I don't look at it as stealing. All right, yes. It was stealing.
You thought you had a month before the auditors checked the accounts, didn't you?
Yes.
Ordinarily, you would have. But Wilson wants to go on vacation, so he did the job earlier. That was bad luck, Russ.
Well, I thought... Well, I was sure I could put it all back before anybody would know. I needed the money, Robert.
Mm-hmm.
I just needed it.
Yes, you'd heard of a stock that simply had to go up and make you rich, didn't you?
Yes.
Only it went down, didn't it?
Yes.
All the way down. You're wiped out, aren't you?
Yes. Robert, what are you going to do?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I don't have to do anything. Nature takes its course. By the end of the week, legal will have Wilson's report. You'll be called in.
Give me a chance.
A chance to do what?
Make restitution.
Certainly. If you can straighten out your account by Friday, you're in the clear.
I can't do that. Let me make it up out of my salary.
That could take years.
I'll pay interest.
No. For two reasons. First off, you're living beyond your means now. You're in debt up to your ears, so you can never take on such an obligation. Second, all the money can do is keep you out of jail. Your job here is gone. You're fired, Russ.
But I have given you 20 years. I have done good work.
And you were paid for it.
Robert, I won't minimize what I did, but I had all kinds of pressures. I lost my head. I have come to my senses. I'll never do a thing like this again.
I'm sure you won't.
And so I'm to go to jail, huh?
Perhaps not for too long, Russ.
But I'll be disgraced. I am not a crook, Robert. Believe me. Give me a chance.
What you want me to do is lend you $50,000.
To balance my account.
The answer is no.
Weren't you ever tempted in your life? I'm begging. Have you ever known what it is to be desperate and to be helpless?
As I said before, Russ, you have till Friday. Yes. Stevens, put him on.
What is $50,000 to you? To me, it's life.
That'll be all, Russ. Stevens, I was about to call you.
Hello?
Oh. Hello, Mrs. Morsby.
It is Mr. Haley, isn't it?
Yes, it's Russ Haley. Oh. Won't you sit down?
As I was coming up the walk, I saw you sitting on this bench. I wondered whether or not I should stop and say hello.
Why should you have wondered?
Well, you seem to be so busy with your own thoughts.
Well, I was busy with thoughts, but they weren't my own.
Really? Whose were they?
Shakespeare's, probably.
Shakespeare's?
You know, whenever you come across an old, familiar bit of philosophy, it usually turns out to be his.
What was it?
I'm not sure if this is it, word for word, but I kept telling myself, had I but served my God with half the zeal I served my king, he would not in mine age left me naked to mine enemies.
Oh. But you're not an old man.
Well, I wasn't when I went to bed last evening, but I have grown old, suddenly.
I still don't understand. King?
Well, not all kings wear crowns and sit on thrones. Just look about you. The new palaces are those gleaming glass and stone skyscrapers and the new royal chambers, the boardroom, and the new scepter is 51% the voting stock.
Mr. Haley, is something wrong?
Is something wrong? No. No, not anymore. Something was wrong for quite a while. I kept listening to the song of the sirens.
Beg your pardon?
Listen to me. How filled with literary illusions I seem to be. Hey, is that what I should have become after all? A teacher or a professor? Well, yeah, perhaps. Well, you know the sirens were those beautiful but dangerous ladies who lived on rocks and reefs, and they sang such sweet melodies that the sailors who heard them were lured to their death.
Yes, I seem to remember, but you weren't a sailor. Or were you?
Now, Mrs. Moresby, each of us sails on a course through this world, and each of us hears the song of the sirens. How lovely it is, huh? How filled with promise. Have you ever heard it?
The Song of the Sirens?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No. How fortunate you are. Because it is a false melody, and it can only lead us to our destruction.
Mr. Haley, why are you talking about such things as enemies and destruction? It's such a lovely day.
Yes. I do hope I haven't spoiled it for you.
No, not really. And lovely as the day may be, destruction goes on all about us. See?
Where?
Well, those beautiful bushes, for instance. There are many small living things there, fighting for their lives, struggling to eat and not be eaten.
Yes, I suppose so.
And that clump of trees, those tall, beautiful maples, each stretches forth its leaves for the life-giving sun. But leaf by leaf and branch by branch, each tries to shut the other off. And leaf by leaf and branch by branch, the losers die.
Well, I suppose we humans aren't really much different.
But we could be. Unlike the trees, we're not rooted to the spot. We can step to the left or the right and get all the sunshine we need without depriving the next one.
Leaf by leaf, branch by branch, the losers die. It does take a while, though, doesn't it? And we're never aware of it until it's too late, huh?
What are you saying?
Suppose no one likes to admit to himself that he's a loser.
Oh, Mr. Haley, there's no such thing as a loser.
Well, I'm afraid I've got to contradict you there, Mrs. Moresby.
Well, what has been lost?
It's remarkable. You know, I've been aware of you all these years as Robert's wife. And knowing Robert as I do, I said to myself, what a poor, frightened thing she must be.
It's true. I am.
No, not you. Not a woman with your vision and feelings. Well, it has been nice talking to you, but I really must be going. Goodbye.
No, wait. You're very troubled, Mr. Haley, and I can see it. So tell me, is there anything I can do to help you?
Is there? No.
Why do you say that?
I look at you, and I see a woman of sensitivity, of character. 10 years ago, a woman like you could have helped me. But the irony. 10 years ago, I wouldn't have had much use for a woman like you. I was much too busy with the other kind, eh? Now it's too late.
It's never too late. It's never too late to find the right kind of woman.
What does she mean by that? Is she by any chance suggesting herself? But she seems to be the timid kind that's scared of her own shadow. Or is she? And what's supposed to happen to friend husband? We shall deal with all of it in Act 2 shortly. Conversations. Isn't it remarkable? We can be aware of people for years, and all we ever exchange with them is the time of day. Then suddenly, for some reason, or no reason, the floodgates are overwhelmed, and the words pour forth. Nothing seems to be sacred or secret. Everything is revealed. Do we live to regret it later? Sometimes.
It's never too late to find the right kind of woman, Mr. Haley.
It is, for me.
You talk as if your life is over.
It is.
Oh, that can't be true.
You know, I was so wrong about you, Mrs. Moresby. I always thought you were such a repressed and frightened little woman.
I am.
No, not a woman who can talk the way you do.
But I think this is the first time in my life I've ever talked this way. I am repressed. I am frightened. I'm scared of my own shadow.
But why? Now, you don't have to answer that question. It is obvious.
I don't follow you.
If he can terrorize the people who work for him, what must he be like at home?
I wish you'd let me help you.
No, it's too late.
It's never too late.
To men. My old school teacher would say that. But it is too late if the fabric is rotten.
And the problem, is it money?
Of course.
Well, perhaps you'd allow me to...
Oh, no. No, thank you. It would only be a temporary respite. Sooner or later, I'd be back to where I am now.
Well, is there a woman? Is it gambling?
Oh, Mrs. Moresby, if only it were. At least I would have had a run for my money. No, it's worse. A man can renounce women, cast aside gambling, but how does he get rid of vanity?
Vanity?
Mm-hmm. You see, I could not admit to myself that I was not basically a high-powered producer whose department could show a skyrocketing profit each year.
Well, no one can do that all the time.
Oh, they must, if they want to work for your husband. I was running at a loss, which meant he would fire me at best and demote me at worst.
But how awful for a man to be in that position, where he must win all the time.
Oh, I am not alone, Mrs. Moresby. So I took some money and invested it in a sure thing.
Oh, even I know there can never be a sure thing.
I only wanted to make some money quickly, to pad my account so that it would appear as if my department were flourishing.
Then you didn't steal it for yourself. I mean, in a way, you really stole it for my husband. Why don't you explain that to him?
Can a bird make a satisfactory explanation to a snake? Well, thank you for your kindness. I have an appointment. The most important appointment of my life.
Now, at the top of the hour, here's the local news. It is believed that Russell F. Haley, an executive with Moresby and Company, committed suicide last night.
No.
Mrs. Bella Chastney came at her usual hour this morning to clean Mr. Haley's apartment. She found Mr. Haley's note saying that he had no choice but to end his life. Dick Carroll, night watchman at Seaside Marina, remembers that Mr. Haley took out his boat last evening and never returned. The Coast Guard was notified and found Mr. Haley's boat empty some 6 miles off Bemis Point. The tides will no doubt take his body out to sea. Mr. Robert Moresby, Chief Executive Officer of Moresby and Company, says that there was an irregularity in Mr. Haley's accounts, which could have very well provided him with a motive for suicide. On the phone-in scene...
Suicide? Oh, no! Robert, you're home.
I'll tell you what kept me.
Was it Russ Haley?
I had to talk to the police.
I heard it on the radio. They found the boat out at sea.
He drowned himself, the fool.
It said he left a note.
He was all set to go to jail.
I saw him in the park that same day. We chatted.
Yes?
He said it was the end of the world, and I didn't understand what he meant. I do now.
He stole $50,000 from the company.
$50,000.
And do you know what he had the nerve to do? He begged me to lend him another $50,000 to cover the first 50.
$50,000. The difference between life and death. Oh, had I known, I'd have given him the money.
Well, you have some pretty far-out ideas, Rita.
It's a man's life. Why didn't you let him have the $50,000?
Now, let's really analyze this thing, shall we? You always tell me I don't spend enough time with you. Maybe now you can see why. It's because you say such weird things.
Weird?
Yes. Since we've been married, you've changed, Rita. You've become like a mouse. You're afraid. You're scared of your own shadow. Why?
I guess it's because I'm afraid of you, Robert.
Why are you afraid of me?
I don't know. It's just the way you overpower everybody and everything. It's like a battering ram.
I think perhaps you'd best go see a doctor.
Why didn't you let him have the money, Robert?
What, do you think I'm crazy?
You, more than anyone else, you should know what it is to need $50,000.
What are you talking about?
You don't remember. 20 years ago, how desperate you were?
That's ancient history.
You sold stock you didn't have.
I was caught short.
But you were in trouble. You knew what it was to be desperate and sick with fear. I saw that sickness and desperation on Russ Haley's face that day at the park. What would you have done if you couldn't have raised the money that time?
What's the difference? I raised it.
Yes, you went to my father.
Well, the old man knew a good investment.
Oh, well, he thought it was because part of the deal called for you to propose to me. Didn't think I knew that, did you?
Look, Rita, this is all ancient history.
I wasn't very much, but fortunately I had a rich father, and he could buy me a husband.
That's a cold-blooded way to look at it.
You're the one who always says the world is a cold-blooded place. Well, from now on, don't scold me when I say I'm lonely and frightened and afraid of people. After all, who am I? When was I ever important to anybody? I think the only person who ever thought I was somebody was Russ Haley. Why didn't you write off that $50,000?
Because I couldn't.
Why not?
Because everybody knew he stole it. If I closed my eyes to it, it would be the same as saying, well, come on, fellas, the till is open. Help yourselves. Now let's drop it. It's over.
Is it, Robert?
That must be Wilson. Excuse me. Hello. Yes, Wilson. Right. All right, now look, we have to go at this very slowly, very quietly. The first parcel is owned by a man named Beauregard. Get it as cheap as you can, but get it. That's right. Tomorrow.
Robert, why didn't you lend him that money?
Rita, for the last time, forget it. It's over. What? Phone. Hello.
Robert?
Who is this?
You know.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Who is this?
You mean you forgot my voice already? We've known each other over 20 years.
Russ.
Yes.
You're alive.
No, I'm dead. I drowned 6 miles off Bemis Point. I don't think there's much left of my body. That's shark water.
Russ.
The reason I'm calling is I want to know the truth. Why didn't you let me have the $50,000?
No, I'm not crazy. And I won't let anybody drive me crazy either.
Robert?
Yes, what is it?
Oh, you're up.
Yes, I'm up.
Something woke me up. I'm not sure. Maybe I was dreaming. Or did the telephone ring?
No, you were dreaming. We both were dreaming. Go back to sleep.
I can't. I'm wide awake.
Why? What's the matter?
I just keep thinking about poor Russ Haley. And why did he have to kill himself? It was only money.
Rita, for the last time, it's over. Forget it.
Good morning, Robert.
Wilson, good morning. Is the Beauregard thing all set?
Well, no, not exactly.
What does that mean?
He doesn't want to sell.
Oh, come on. As far as he's concerned, the land has no value. Up the price.
I tried it. It's no go.
Well, did you tell him we could get the state to condemn the property?
Well, how could I? We have to keep our interest in acquiring the land secret, don't we?
Yes, you're right. All right, let him rest for a while. Start buying around him. Now, remember, it has to look very casual. Be sure you use a lot of cover names.
Oh, yes, I know, Robert. I know. We've done this before.
Yes, but nothing on this scale. And we're using our own money this time. You know how many millions we've got sunk into it already. Now, we've got to get the last key pieces in place.
Mm-hmm.
Check the map. Start with this fellow, Stockton, the one who owns the farm in the southwest corner. That has to go.
All right. I can't imagine why we would have any trouble. Nobody has any idea that something's up.
Just get to it quickly, will you?
Say, is something wrong?
What would be wrong?
I don't know. You know, lately you seem to be kind of nervous and upset about something.
No, I'm fine, Wilson. I'm just fine. Now get moving. Rita? Will you answer the phone? Rita? Oh, all right. Hello.
Hello, Robert.
Now, listen.
Now, have you thought it over?
Thought what over?
Why didn't you let me have the money?
Now, look, whoever you are.
Don't say whoever I am. You know who I am. I'm Russ.
Were you calling me?
Yes.
What is it, Robert?
Well, I wanted you to answer the phone.
The phone. I didn't hear it ring.
Well, you must have.
No, Robert.
Well, I'm telling you that it rang. Ask the servants.
I can't. They have the night off.
Well, there was a call, Rita.
Well, from whom?
From nobody.
Robert, I'm worried.
About what?
You seem to be hearing the telephone.
I don't seem to be hearing the telephone. I am hearing.
I'd like to help you.
How can you help me?
Maybe that's what's wrong with us. What's wrong with our marriage?
Who says there's anything wrong with our marriage? What do you think marriage is supposed to be? Man and woman, they live together and they're faithful to each other.
They should help each other.
How? What do you know about finance?
Let me help you. Why do you insist that you keep hearing a telephone?
Because it is ringing.
Oh, and when you answer it, who's on the other end?
Nobody. All right. Russ Haley.
But Russ Haley is dead.
I know.
And how could he possibly call you?
You asked me, I'm telling you.
But it isn't Russ Haley.
It isn't? What are you going to tell me? That it's my guilty conscience? Well, that can't be, Rita. Do you know why? Because I don't have a conscience of any kind. Guilty or innocent.
Everyone has a conscience.
Everyone who doesn't have enough sense to get rid of it. So when I hear a phone, it's because the phone is actually ringing. Now tell me, did you hear it ring just now?
Yes.
And again?
Yes.
So I'm not just hearing things, am I?
No.
Rita, would you answer it, please?
If you want me to. Hello? Hello?
The other end of the conversation, if any, will be brought to you in just a few minutes when I shall return with Act 3. Is Robert's imagination working overtime? Can we receive phone calls from the dead? There are those people who swear it's possible.
Baby, voice of the Rocky Mountains.
Each year, it seems, a new word comes into vogue. It has its brief hour of glory, and then, like the skyrocket, burns out and dies. This year's word is momentum. When it's going your way, you're on top of the world. However, for a mysterious reason that no one seems able to explain, momentum can suddenly falter and run down. Then you've had it. Has this happened to Robert Arthur Moresby, who could do no wrong for 20 years and built a towering financial empire?
Hello? Hello?
Who's on the line?
Hello? Is this Mrs. Moresby?
Yes?
Who is it?
This is Jack Wilson.
Oh, yes, just a moment, please. It's for you, Robert. It's Jack Wilson.
Oh. Yes, Wilson.
Robert, I can't seem to score with any of these people.
You mean Stockton?
For starters, and then Ledoux and Ferrari.
Stockton, Ledoux, and Ferrari. Are they wise?
Well, I don't see how.
Offer a little more money.
They never seem to be around. I can't get them at home.
Well, keep trying. We don't get all those parcels, we could go down the drain. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Something wrong, Robert?
No, everything's just fine. I just have to pull myself together.
And something is wrong.
No, I'm just forgetting who I am. I'm forgetting that my initials are R-A-M. Ram. And I'm behaving like a sheep. Well, that's over as of right now.
Where are you going?
There's a little mystery I have to clear up first. Are you Dick Carroll?
That's me.
Do you remember Russ Haley?
Remember him? I knew him since he was a kid in short pants. His folks used to bring him to the club. I taught him how to sail.
The night he took out his boat.
Yeah?
Did he do that often? Go out at night?
With Russ, you'd never know what he was up to.
Well, what did you think he was up to when he took the boat out?
Nothing good. I can tell you that.
What's that mean?
Well, he had a kind of strange look on his face, like a fella who's about to do something that's not right.
What you're saying is he did actually go out on the boat that night. You saw him.
Oh, yeah. He went out on the boat, all right.
And he didn't come back, huh?
I know where they found the boat. He wanted to drown himself. And he couldn't have found a better place for it.
You mean he looked like a man who would want to commit suicide?
Suicide or worse. Poor guy. He was trying to live it up. He liked the cards, the horses, the girls. They'll do it to you every time.
Yes, what is it, Miss Daly?
Let's leave Helen Daly out of it, Robert.
Who are you?
Isn't it obvious? I'm Russ. Why can't you believe it? Oh, I know you can't afford to believe it, because that could be the end of your sanity. But it is really me, Russ.
What do you want?
How many times do I have to tell you? I want to know why you wouldn't help me out with $50,000.
Yes, sir?
Miss Daly, did you just put through a call?
No, sir.
Did you hear the telephone ring?
No, sir.
All right. That's all.
Hey, Robert, can I see you for a minute?
Come in. Sit down.
Thank you. Well, something's up, Robert. I don't know what. I hope it's all just a coincidence. You know the land we've been trying to buy from people like Stockton, Ledoux, and Ferrari? And some of the others?
Yes.
Well, most of those fellas don't own the land anymore. They sold it.
They sold it to whom?
I don't know.
Look, for years, those swamps have been useless to everybody. The people who owned them were desperate to get out from under. They'd sell for any price. Now, suddenly that we have this long-range plan to build an airport, everybody starts to behave as if the land has oil under it. Now, something or someone is working against us. All right, Wilson. I'll take over from here on in.
Robert.
Yes?
No, I just keep thinking about Russ. And that day in the park, he had the look on his face of a dead man, although I didn't realize it at the time. If only you'd let him have the money.
Rita.
You knew better than anybody else how important that money could
Rita,
be.
if I have told you once, I have told you 1,000 times that it's ancient history.
There's no such thing as ancient history. There's only history, and it keeps repeating. Oh, Robert, you have to make it up to him.
To whom?
To Russ. You killed him, Robert.
I did nothing of the kind.
You decided he could no longer live.
That's crazy.
The price of his life was $50,000. You had it. You could have given it to him. He was willing to pay it back.
He couldn't afford to pay it back. Not the way he lived.
But he'd seen the error of his ways, Robert. He was ready to change them. Have you seen the error of yours? At least start by being sorry.
Sorry for what? For not letting a man get away with stealing my money? I did the right thing.
Then why do you feel so guilty about it?
Who feels guilty?
You do. That's why you claim he calls you on the phone.
Look, Rita, I have enough problems right now. I have got the biggest project of my life on the line, and it's about to fall apart.
Why?
I don't know why. But I better get a good night's sleep and start thinking straight tomorrow morning.
Robert? Can't you sleep?
I could sleep. I'd be sleeping now, wouldn't I?
If only you'd admit you were wrong about Russ. And perhaps about some of the ways you do business.
What's wrong with the ways I do business?
You're buying land from unsuspecting people for pennies. You know it'll be worth a fortune when you're ready to build the airport.
How do you know about the airport, Rita? Who's been talking to you?
You have, Robert. In your sleep.
Now, if you ever mention a word of this...
I never do. In all the years we've been married, I never have. Even though many of the things you did were criminal.
None of the things I did ever violated the law.
Well, sometimes those can be the worst crimes of all.
Listen. Somebody is out to get me.
I shouldn't wonder. In your world, it happens all the time.
Somebody is aware of every move that I have to make and is there ahead of me, cutting me off.
You could be right. I mean, after all, you don't trust anyone, really. And how about your associates? What keeps them loyal?
Money. They'll all make a killing on this deal. That ensures loyalty.
But suppose one of them, or some of them, could see a way to make more money without you.
Will you let me get to sleep, please?
I'm not the one who's keeping you awake.
Wilson?
Yes, Robert?
Any luck on those properties?
No, not a bit.
Who owns them now?
Just some initials, XYZ.
Well, there must be an address.
Just a box number.
Find out who it is. I need all that land. Okay, now look, somebody has outsmarted us. We'll have to make a deal. It'll cost us a few more bucks. If it goes, there's enough for everybody. Find him.
Well, I am trying to, Robert.
Wilson, do you remember the Canterbury land purchase?
Why are you bringing that up now?
Because it could very well be that this is an inside job. I just want to remind you, Wilson, that I still have certain documents that could ruin your reputation forever.
Robert, I swear to you.
Now, who knows about the airport? Gus, Stevens, and Harry. Russ is dead. I want you to call in Marston.
You want private detectives?
I want those fellows shadowed day and night. I want to find out who they see, who they talk to.
You don't suspect...
I suspect everybody. Answer it, Rita.
I'm sure it's for you.
When you answer it.
Even if it's Russ, I'm sure he doesn't want to talk to me.
Look, will you answer the phone?
Hello?
Mrs. Moresby, this is Jack Wilson.
Oh, please hold on, Mr. Wilson. It's for you, Robert.
Hello?
Marston has had all these fellas followed day and night, and there's nothing out of the way.
All right. Tell Marston to keep at it.
I hear the name Marston. He's your private detective agency, isn't he? What is he doing for you?
I want him to find out who's been buying those properties.
Oh.
I have him tailing Stevens, Harry, and Gus.
Oh, I'm sure they have nothing to do with it.
Somebody is working against me.
It isn't one of them.
How do you know?
I'm sure of it.
Why?
Because it's me.
You?
Yes. Right here. In the drawer. Look. Photostats of deeds sold to the XYZ company. Here's 100 acres from Kenneth Beauregard, and 50 from James Ledoux, and 300 from Elmer Stockton. Go on. Go through the rest if you like.
You? You bought up all this?
Yes, and it added up to $50,000.
Why? Why?
That's funny, isn't it? How it all comes to $50,000. For $50,000, my father sold me to you. For $50,000, you killed Russ Haley.
I didn't kill Russ Haley.
You let him die. It's the same thing. And for $50,000, I bought the land that will stop you from building an airport.
Now, wait, Rita. You're going to sell it to me, Rita.
No.
Rita, we can make a fortune.
But the place as it is a fortune right now.
It's a swamp.
No, not really. It's filled with all kinds of birds and animals and plant life. You should go there sometimes, Robert, and just enjoy it.
Rita, I want that land. Hello?
Robert, why did you pick up the phone?
Hello?
Who are you talking to?
Robert?
Now, you cut it out, do you hear? You're dead, Russ Haley. You're dead, and I'll prove it.
Robert, where are you going?
First, I'm going to take care of him. Then I'll come back and settle with you.
Now, the local news at the top of the hour. Robert Moresby, prominent financial executive, was drowned today. He jumped or fell from his boat some 6 miles off Bemis Point. By an odd coincidence, it was practically the same place where an associate of his, Mr. Russell Haley, was drowned some time ago. Here in the studio with me is Dick Carroll, an employee of Seaside Marina. What happened, Mr. Carroll?
Mr. Moresby came running down to the dock, and he said, "Give me a motorboat." And I said, "Hold on, you ain't a member of the club." With that, he just knocks me to the ground, hops into a boat, and he's off.
What did he say? Anything else?
I think he said, "I'm going to get hold of Russ Haley's body." Anyhow, I ran to the phone, and I called the Coast Guard, but by the time they caught up with the boat, she was empty.
Just a minute.
Hello?
Russ. Mr. Haley.
Yes, may I come in?
You didn't drown.
No. You see, it isn't easy to drown yourself if you're a good swimmer. At the last minute, you change your mind. You want to live. Anyhow, a freighter bound for India picked me up.
Oh.
And I thought, well, maybe I'd begin a new life. But after a while, I decided to come home and face the music.
I don't know what the music is. Robert's dead.
Yes, I heard.
I sold the company.
But I still owe you $50,000.
Are you still listening to the Song of the Sirens?
The Song of the Sirens? Oh, yes, we talked about it that day in the park.
You remember?
No, I don't hear them anymore.
That's good.
And you? Well, I can see you've changed. You're no longer the timid and frightened little lady who used to be scared of her own shadow. Leaf by leaf, branch by branch, the losers die.
And leaf by leaf, branch by branch, the winners live.
Yes. But I still have to figure a way to make good on that $50,000.
Well, why don't we sit down and relax over a cup of coffee? Maybe something will occur to us.
I'm sure something did, and so are you. Once again, we bring you an all-purpose story fit for any occasion, and it can fit any interpretation you care to give it. Was it all guilt in Robert's mind? Was it a put-up job? Were Rita and Russ in it together? Once again, choose between reality and illusion, and perhaps discover how little they differ in the end. But this is not the end yet. I shall return shortly. Story is called The Fatal $50,000. True, $50,000 is not quite the awesome amount it used to be, but it's still a respectable sum of money. But it doesn't matter. What's important is the fact that there are times when we can actually place a dollar figure on the value of a human life. Just think, no amount of money could create life out of dust, and yet life can be reduced to dust for the want of $50,000. Our cast included Marion Seldes, Mandel Kramer, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. I'm going to guide you into and back out of, I do hope, a world where things do not always follow the straight and comfortable paths we're accustomed to. But stay close. Don't wander away. There is violence in this world we're visiting. Violence and other unpredictable things. Although we will witness some uncannily accurate predictions.
Laura, hold the groceries when I open the door.
You've got a very dark apartment.
I'll turn some lights on as soon as I've locked up. Hello, Cosden. You came a little earlier than I expected you.
Well, Cash, I wasn't 100% sure of my welcome, so I figured I'd come over early.
How did you get in?
I don't think I left the door unlocked.
Oh, come on, Halliday. A simple little lock like that one.
Cash, don't just stand there. Aren't you going to throw him out?
You see that bulge in his jacket just under the left armpit, Laura?
Oh.
Throwing him out could turn into a pretty bloody affair. And I'm afraid the blood would be our own.
Our mystery drama, The Halliday Prediction, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Field and Farrington and stars Tony Roberts. It is sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, Brewers of Budweiser, and True Value Hardware Stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One. One of the mysteries that has intrigued man ever since he became a thinking creature is the future. 5 minutes from now, a day, a month, a year from now. The impenetrability of it, the unpredictability. And yet, there are those who do venture predictions, and sometimes with astonishing accuracy. Cash Halliday is a widely read and highly controversial columnist on the Daily World Express in one of our major cities. At this moment, he's answering an urgent summons from his city editor.
Come in, Cash. Cash, we're cutting out your weekly predictions.
Oh, now, just a minute, Kelly. Those predictions are the hottest thing you've got, and you know it. If you think you can...
Good choice of words, hot. Libelous might even be better. Your prediction comes out every Friday, and I spend the weekend sitting around the house waiting for the phone to ring. Somebody bringing a libel action.
Nobody ever has.
That's got nothing to do with it. Your regular stuff is bad enough. You're always right on the brink of disaster.
So what do you want from me? Advice to the lovelorn? Social notes from all over? I'm a reporter, Kelly. A reporter turned columnist. I deal in hot stuff.
Like this, for instance? Let me read it to you. Pretend you didn't write it, that you're the police commissioner reading this piece for the first time.
I can try.
Okay. An open letter to Police Commissioner Bradley. Mr. Commissioner, I would like to ask you what kind of a crime a man must commit to get himself arrested in this city. Oh, you zero in just fine on traffic violators, vagrants, and people who fail to curb their dogs. But let me ask you about Al Costin and his creature, Bud Stroud. Is extortion not a punishable crime in our city? Arson, bribery, murder? I hereby accuse Al Costin and Bud Stroud of all these crimes. What are you going to do about it, Mr. Commissioner? All right. How would you feel if you were Commissioner Bradley?
I'd feel very uncomfortable, and that's exactly the way I want Bradley to feel.
And if you were Al Costin, reading that piece for the first time?
Well, I'd be sore as hell, naturally.
And maybe gunning for the guy who wrote it?
Maybe. Well, that's a chance I have to take.
If you want to get your head blown off, I guess that's your affair. But the commissioner's going to land on me with both feet, and that's my affair.
We were talking about the prediction.
Okay. Shall I read today's prediction to you, too?
Oh, I remember it, word for word.
I'll read it to you anyway. The holiday prediction of the week. This evening, Senator Kyle M. Bruce of Michigan will tender to the people of this nation his resignation as senator. By doing this, he will undoubtedly spare himself the punishment which his conduct in office has earned him. Now, what if that doesn't happen?
It will.
But how do you know it will?
Kelly, I have got stringers all over the place. Don't you think I know what's going on in Washington?
If he doesn't resign...
He will.
He's got us for libel, defamation of character, and, well, who knows what else.
He's going to resign.
So wait until it happens, and then we'll use it.
Along with every other sheet in town, not to mention radio and TV.
Okay, along with everybody else. News is what has happened, Cash, not what's maybe going to happen.
You're teaching me my business, Kelly.
Anyway, those predictions are out from now on.
Well, then so am I. The Globe once offered me a front-page box for the predictions. Do you want me to go over there, Kelly?
You know damn well I don't.
Well, it's either or else. I'm going to use a weekly prediction as long as I write a column. And if you don't want it, the Globe does. I'm sorry. That's the way it's got to be.
My else is giving me fits.
I said I'm sorry, Kelly.
Get out of here and leave me alone, will you?
What was bugging Kelly this time? Or was it too graphic for the ears of girl-type secretaries?
He wants to cut out the predictions, Laura.
He's out of his mind.
Yeah, I think I mentioned that to him, but I must have.
Are you going along with it? You're not, are you?
No, not likely. I can go over to the Globe with a better byline and more money. I reminded Kelly of that. What are your plans for lunch?
I was just waiting for you to ask. Yes? Well, how about that? Any further developments? Okay, thanks for calling. Keep in touch. That was Lundquist on the tie line from Washington. Senator Bruce has scheduled a news conference for 5 o'clock this afternoon, and somebody on his staff leaked that he's going to resign.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, the senator himself neither confirms nor denies. But I guess you scored again, didn't you?
Oh, it was eminently predictable.
How do you do it, Cash? I mean, no kidding. How do you keep on doing it?
What? The predictions?
Yes.
I had Lundquist down there in Washington, didn't I? Ask him how he does it.
I don't mean just this one case. There have been some where you just couldn't have had a clue.
Like?
Like how about the time the moonshot had to be scrubbed before blastoff. You couldn't have had any advanced knowledge of that, and yet you predicted it.
Okay. Sometimes I get hunches. Everyone plays a hunch once in a while.
Do you have any idea what your batting average is? I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I have come to a very spooky conclusion. I think that you make things happen by predicting that they will.
I what?
It's the least improbable explanation I can think of. It's the only one that makes your percentage of accuracy the least bit possible. You write it, it happens.
You're kidding me. You don't really believe a nutty thing like that.
Well, it's the only answer I can come up with that fits. Everything you've ever predicted has been, well, you might say hanging in the balance, sitting on the fence. A breath this way or that decides which way it falls. So why couldn't your prediction be that breath?
You're really serious, aren't you?
I've thought about it a lot.
Ridiculous. Where do you want to go for lunch?
Oh, I don't know. The 30 Club?
They had roast beef yesterday. I predict they'll have overcooked hash today.
Cash?
It was just a joke, honey.
Well, somehow I just don't feel like joking about it.
Okay, I'm sorry. How about ribatos? You feel like spaghetti?
Or maybe a Caesar salad. Just let me finish this letter.
Did you read that Holiday Creeps column in the World Express this morning, Bud?
Yeah, I read it.
A guy comes right out and names us, accuses us. Arson, extortion, bribery, murder. I think this Cash Halliday is going to have to go.
Look, Al, I don't think that would be very smart.
Who asked you what you thought?
I mean, that's pretty near as dangerous as knocking off a cop. Like all the papers would get on you, and the radio and the TV. They just don't give up on stuff like that. No, I don't think it would be very smart at all, Al.
No creep is going to pound me to death with a lousy newspaper while I sit around and don't do a damn thing.
All right, take it easy, Al. It's bad for your blood pressure getting excited like this. You know what Doc Henry said? You shouldn't get excited or overexert yourself.
Well, who's overexerting? Ain't nothing wrong with my heart or my blood or any of the rest of it. But I'm calm, see?
Okay, that's better. And I still don't think you ought to try to hit a newspaper reporter.
Shut up. You hear me? Shut up!
When I die and go to heaven, I hope they serve veal parmesan just like this. How's your salad?
I can make a better one myself. Incidentally, I make a pretty swinging veal parmesan, too, if anyone should ask you.
Imagine veal parmesan in the comfort of your own home. Will you marry me? Will you, Laura?
Cash, please, let's not start that again. Look, I've told you and told you, I will not marry a newspaper man.
Even if you're in love with him?
My father was a newspaper editor. Now, you know that, of course, but Well, you didn't watch what it did to my mother. Dad was never home for meals on time. He was always angry. Not with my mother, but he took it out on her. He had an ulcer the last 11 years of his life. And my mother cried nights. She didn't think I heard her, but I did.
Well, that was your mother and father, Laura. This is you and me.
I will not marry a newspaper man.
What do you want me to do? Resign and go looking for some other kind of job?
No, I don't want you to... Cash, look, are you going to spoil our lunchtime together?
You could really have made it a luncheon to remember, you know that? All you'd have to have said was, yes, Cash, I'll marry you even if you are a lousy, rotten newspaper man. I'll marry you because I love you. And why didn't you say that, Laura?
Cash.
I know. Stop pounding.
No, Cash, 2 men just came in. No, don't turn around. I don't know who the other one is, but the big one is Al Cosden.
So? Maybe he likes the veal parmesan, too.
They're both scowling at us as if they could kill us.
They won't. They're just trying to intimidate us.
Well, they're doing just fine with me. Good Lord. The big one, Al Cosden. He's coming over to our table.
Whether Cash Halliday predicts the future, contrives somehow to manipulate it, or just has hunches, his own immediate future is looking decidedly grim. He has made himself a problem to Al Cosden, and Cosden carries the solution to most of his problems in a shoulder holster. We'll follow the rest of the action closely when I return shortly with Act 2. Many tales have been told about men and women who, given the supernatural ability to look into the future, did not like what they saw there. We're not sure yet whether Cash Halliday is one of these, or whether, as his secretary appears to believe, he can actually alter the future with his predictions. If the latter is the case, he would be wise to use his talent now. For Al Cosden, looking ominous, is approaching the table where Cash and Laura are just finishing their lunch.
You don't mind if I sit here at the table with you for a minute, do you, Halliday?
Of course not. You met Laura, I believe? Is there something you wanted to talk to me about, Cosden?
Like I'm sure you'd never guess what it is, would you?
Well, I don't play guessing games.
Oh, that's funny. Ain't that a funny one, miss? He don't play guessing games. Him and his Halliday predictions, and he don't play guessing games.
What makes you think those are guesses, Mr. Cosden?
I'm going to make you a prediction, Halliday. And you better believe I'm not guessing. You're going to stop writing stuff about me in your lousy column. I mean, as of right this minute, you're going to stop or else.
Put it straight, Cosden. If you're threatening me, I want to hear it in so many words.
I was telling a friend of mine about you this morning, and he said, be a good guy. Give the creep a little warning before you do anything permanent to him. So I took his advice. Looks now like I wasted my time. I should have handled it right then.
Handled it? How?
I'll let you guess, Halliday. He don't play guessing games, my friend. So, you better guess right, Halliday. Because in case you don't know, I'm the one who don't play games.
Why were you in such a hurry to get back to the office, Cash?
I have to make a change in tomorrow's column.
Cash, you aren't going to put something about Al Cosden in your column, are you?
Well, of course I am. The guy threatened me, didn't he? You think I'm going to let him get away with that?
But he meant it.
Yes, I guess he did, Laura. But that's all the more reason, don't you see?
No, I don't. And I won't let you. Now, I'm not going to let you get yourself killed for nothing.
I appreciate your worrying about me, but you know I have to do this.
Okay. But don't come to me for sympathy after you're dead.
I promise not to. While lunching today, I was approached by that pillar of our city's organized crime structure, Al Cosden. He appeared to have read my column for the day. Al Cosden can read, and he was not flattered. That fact alone is hardly newsworthy, but Cosden proceeded to threaten me, albeit obliquely, with death if I so much as printed his name again in this column. I double dare you, Cosden.
Oh, Cash.
Insert that right after the campaign story, Laura, and I don't think we need to show it to Kelly.
He'd kill it. You know he would. That's why you don't want him to see it.
He'd want to kill it, and then there'd be a hassle. Well, I hate hassles. I'm a man of peace, okay?
And you wonder why I won't marry you. Instant widowhood. Some deal.
Okay, that settles it. He's got to go.
Are you talking about the Halliday creep again?
Did you read his column, Bud?
Yeah, I read it.
Well, he's got to go.
Look, Cal, it's still like I told you yesterday. You hit a newspaper guy and they'll never let up on you. Not till they see you put away. You want to spend the rest of your life inside?
Not me. I'm going to have an alibi. Ain't no way they can bust it.
Yeah. You got it worked out?
I'm going to be talking with Police Commissioner Bradley and maybe a couple other reliable witnesses at the exact minute when Halliday gets it. How about that?
Well, ain't a bad trick if you can do it.
Oh, I can do it.
You want to tell me how? That's being in two places at the same time.
I ain't going to kill Halliday.
But you just said that
You're going to do it for me.
Oh, no, Al. No, not me. Not in a million years.
Yeah, think you got a choice, Bud?
I ain't gonna do it.
Now, you listen to me. You got no choice at all. If you decide you don't want to do this little favor for me, Bud, then I guess I'll have to handle it some other way. But I'll take you out first, Bud. You can depend on it.
Oh, come on, Al. You're kidding. I mean, you were not really...
You think not, Bud? You'll hit Halliday when I tell you. I'll let you know.
Hey, what happened to you all morning, Cash? You'd better go in and see Kelly. He's about to have a stroke or something.
That Cosden bit he didn't see before press time?
What else?
I think I'll use the phone instead of going in there.
Are you planning to take me to lunch?
Mm-hmm, when I finish this call. Hi, Kelly. How's it going? Look, I finished that bit about Cosden threatening me just a couple of minutes ahead of the deadline, and I can't come to your office right now, Kelly. I'm at the airport. I'll give you a rundown when I see you. I know, Kelly. I'll watch it from now on. Okay, see you later on. Yeah, so long.
He didn't have a stroke?
With his ulcers, he doesn't need one. Let's get out of here.
What are you doing here, Cosden?
I had to see you, Commissioner. It's important.
Walking into the police commissioner's office, you must be out of your mind.
You worry too much, Bradley.
It's not enough I've got this damn columnist Halliday trying to hook me up with you. You got to walk in here in broad daylight and prove he's right.
Nobody saw me come in. Nobody but your secretary out there, and she's on your side, ain't she?
I don't know. What do you want?
I want us to have a meeting together with a good witness, say around 6 o'clock tonight.
With a witness? What's wrong with you, Cosden?
I'm setting up an alibi.
Oh, no way. Forget it, Cosden.
No, I'm kind of disappointed. I figure you'd be glad to help me out.
You should know I won't involve myself. We agreed to that 2 years ago when we first started working together.
Well, all you've ever had to do for me was just quiet down a couple of investigations. And you've been stashing away the bread as fast as I could shovel it to you. I never asked you for a personal favor before.
Well, if I didn't have this Halliday thing hanging over me, maybe it would be different, but it's come at a bad time.
Well, now, what if I was to tell you that if you do me this little favor, you won't have any more trouble with Halliday? Nobody'd have any more trouble with Halliday.
Look, I don't want to know about it. Halliday, you say?
Yeah, that wouldn't make you too unhappy, would it?
Well, that does put things in a somewhat different light, yeah.
Now, we wouldn't have to be seen in public, just you and me and maybe a friend you can trust, so I got a good, respectable alibi. Your place. Or my place, if you'd rather.
My place, I think. Yes, I could have Jerry Alberts in for cocktails. He's, well, I wouldn't have to worry about him, and he's respectable enough.
Good. Can we make it tonight?
Must it be tonight?
Or tomorrow?
No, I'm afraid not, then. I have to take a plane for Chicago around 5:30 this afternoon. I'll be gone till Friday morning.
Well, I guess Friday night will be okay. 6 o'clock? I'll be there a little ahead of time. Okay?
Yeah. Yes, Costin, that should be all right. Hey, got a second, Mr. Halliday?
Yes. Come in and shut the door. You're Bud Stroud.
Yeah.
Well, what brings you here? Oh, this is Laura Fields, my secretary.
Hi.
Hello. Bud Stroud?
What can we do for you?
Well, it's kind of confidential.
If it's fit for me to hear, it's fit for Laura to hear.
Well, okay, I guess.
So, what can we do for you?
It's more like what can we do for each other? I mean, I ain't coming in to you asking for favors. I got a proposition, kind of.
Well, let's hear it.
Okay, I'll chance it. You see, Hal Cosden is figuring to put out a contract on you.
Have him killed?
Figuring to?
He did come to me with a proposition, only I don't want a part of it.
Oh, well, that's very good of you.
I don't knock off no cops, and I don't knock off no newspaper reporters. I ain't nuts.
Well, if you refuse to do it, though, won't Cosden just go to somebody else?
No, I don't think so. He'd do it himself. He won't want to spread the word around too much. He'll get me first, though. And I ain't kidding myself about that. So unless you can figure out some way to stop him before Friday, we're both going to be pushing up daisies. You and me, both.
Friday?
Yeah, that's what he said it for. Don't ask me why. Friday at 6 p.m.
I see. And what do you expect me to do to stop him?
Well, I mean, you're a big columnist and everything.
You can go to the police,
Forget it. The cops don't worry, Cosden. He's got good connections.
What connections? How high do they go?
Oh, no, I ain't getting into that. I told you what I came here to tell you. What I want to know now is what you aim to do about it.
Well, that's a good question. I wish I had an answer.
Bud Stroud said it wouldn't do any good to call the police.
It can't do any harm. Yes, this is Cash Halliday of the World Express. Let me talk to Commissioner Bradley, please. Oh, all right, then. Let me speak to Captain Horner.
I doubt if the commissioner would have done much to help you anyway.
Most likely not. It would give him something to think about, though. Captain Horner, this is Cash Halliday, World Express. I just got word that Al Cosden plans to put a contract out on me. It doesn't surprise me much either. That's pretty weird. So what you're saying is that you can't do anything for me until after I'm dead? Is that it? Who's making a joke? All right, Horner, I know it isn't easy for you either. Okay, do whatever you can. Did you ever get the feeling you were about to be thrown to the wolves?
Yeah?
Cosden, this is Commissioner Bradley.
Hey, you back in town already?
No, I'm calling from Chicago. You're going to have to call the Friday evening project off.
Call it off?
They got word of it somehow at headquarters. I just had a call from Captain Horner. Halliday himself phoned Horner about it.
I ain't calling a thing off, Bradley. We go right ahead and do everything just like we planned.
What about Horner? He's not, well, let's say he's not one of my best friends.
He's your problem, not mine.
Cash, what are we going to do?
Well, one thing we are not going to do is to get hysterical. Hey, I just had a crazy idea. Do you remember what you said the other day about my predictions? That I actually make things happen just by predicting them.
Well, what's that got to do with the Cosden thing?
Get your pad, Laura. I want you to take down next Friday's prediction.
Short attention span, that's your problem.
The Halliday prediction of the week. Before this day has ended, the remarkable criminal career of Al Cosden will also come to an end. At exactly 6 o'clock this evening, his heart will stop beating. There will be dancing in the streets.
Cash?
You know something, Laura? If you're right about my predictions, I have just killed a man.
Is it possible, actually, to cause an event simply by writing and publishing a prediction that it will happen? I share your doubt. Such a thing would be totally against nature as we know it. However, as we know it is the key phrase there, and it leaves room for at least a shred of belief against all our skepticism. We'll test that small shred further when I return shortly with Act 3. Cash Halliday has been given the exact time and date when he may expect sudden and violent death. Friday evening at 6 o'clock. And he has been told that the police can do nothing for him until after the fact, which, of course, is much too late from his point of view. He takes no comfort whatever from all this pre-knowledge as the fateful Friday morning wears on toward noon.
Why don't you, just go away somewhere? Cash, why don't you just disappear for a while?
I'd have to come back eventually, wouldn't I?
Well, of course, but not until this whole thing is blown over.
But it isn't gonna blow over, Laura. Not as long as Cosden and I are both alive. Eventually, I am going to have to face Al Cosden and get this thing settled one way or another.
But you haven't taken any kind of precaution at all, Cash.
Well, don't forget today's prediction. At exactly 6 o'clock this evening, Cosden's heart will stop beating.
Oh, I wish I'd never said a thing about your making things happen just by predicting them.
Well, the thing is, you just might be right. When I look back over some of the predictions that actually turned out to be accurate, I begin to wonder.
Mr. Halliday's office. On his way up here? Are you sure? Yeah, okay. Thanks for calling. That was the receptionist down in the lobby. Commissioner Bradley is on his way up here, breathing fire, she said.
Probably looking for Kelly.
Oh, no. He was particularly asking for you.
Well, if he wants a yelling match, I have got some ammunition, too.
Halliday, I want to talk to you.
Yes, come right in, Commissioner. Don't just stand there waiting for an invitation.
And don't you get smart with me. I read that miserable column of yours this morning.
Well, I'm flattered.
Don't be. Where did you get your information about Cosden?
Cosden?
His heart will stop beating at 6 o'clock.
Oh, it was just one of my silly predictions.
Now, look, if somebody is threatening murder and you know about it, it's your duty to let the police know.
Who said anything about murder? I just said his heart would stop beating. He does have a bad heart, you know.
Am I to take it then that you refuse to tell me what your information is and where you got it?
Well, what can I tell you? I have no information. It was just a prediction.
All right. But if anything happens to Cosden tonight, you're going to find yourself in very, very deep trouble, Halliday.
Just don't give me a hard time about coming to your office again, Commissioner. I know you don't like it, so save your breath.
Oh, I suppose I may as well. What is it you want this time?
Was it you who leaked this Friday night 6 o'clock information to the cops?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. I'd be the last person to do that.
I told you Halliday himself told Captain Horner about it.
Yeah. But how did Halliday find out?
Well, that I wouldn't know.
Must have been Bud. Nobody else knew. Just you and me and Bud. Yeah. I'll have to speak to Bud about that.
4 o'clock, Laura. I think maybe I'd be smart to get home and lock myself in right now.
I'm coming with you, Cash.
Oh, no. If Cosden is going to come calling, I want you far away. I'm not going to set you up as a secondary target.
I'm going to stay with you.
Darling, I love you for the thought, but no. No, absolutely no.
What do you have in your refrigerator? Maybe we ought to stop at the supermarket and pick up a few things.
We are not going to do anything. Not together. Not tonight. You're going straight home. Better still, pay somebody a visit, but not me.
No way. Cash, I want to be with you.
Why?
I just do, that's all. If there's going to be any trouble,
What? No, tell me. Say it.
Oh, all right, you big ape. Because I love you.
Good. And you'll marry me?
I wouldn't marry a newspaper man if he were the last man on Earth.
If I were the last man on Earth, I'd have to give up the newspaper racket anyway. Who'd read me?
Oh, you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm going with you, and that settles it.
I don't know why I want to marry a woman as stubborn as you, but I do. Okay. But if you get killed, don't blame me. You realized, of course, Laura, that by coming to my apartment with me, you are compromising yourself irreparably. Your reputation is in shreds.
You dress Edwardian, Cash, but you talk Victorian. Come on, let's get inside.
Laura, the fallen woman. Okay, that's the way you want it. Here, hold the groceries while I open the door.
You've got a very dark apartment.
And I'll turn some lights on as soon as I've locked up.
Hello, Halliday.
Hello, Cosden. You came a little earlier than I expected you. Put the groceries in the kitchen, Laura.
Yeah, I think maybe you better just set them down in here somewhere. I thought I'd get here a little early. Yeah. I wasn't sure of my welcome. Halliday, did Bud Stroud tell you this was on for tonight at 6 o'clock?
Bud Stroud? No, of course not.
Yeah, I knew it was him. Well, he won't be thinking on any more of his old buddies.
Did you?
Yeah. I paid him a visit just before I came over here to see you. A real busy afternoon.
Cash, does he mean he killed Bud Stroud?
I'm afraid that is what he means, yes.
Well, that can't be true. If he had really killed Stroud, well, he wouldn't tell us.
What he's thinking, I believe, is that we won't be able to tell anybody else. He means to see to that.
Yeah, he's right, man. He's 100% right. We got some time to waste, though. You got anything in the house to drink?
What would you like?
Well, a good solid slug of bourbon if you got it. Just a little splash of soda.
Okay. It's in the cabinet over there.
Well, so go on. Get it. But be real careful, Halliday. If I see anything I don't like, I'll blow your head off.
Well, I'll be very careful. Laura, while he's watching me, turn on the tape recorder.
Hey, knock it off with a whispering. You want to talk to her, talk loud enough for me to hear. What'd you say to her?
Don't get excited, Cosden. I asked her to see if there's some kind of snack in the refrigerator. I'm hungry.
Oh, no. The little lady stays right here where I can watch her. Come 6 o'clock, you won't be hungry anymore, Cash.
Why 6 o'clock, Cosden? I mean, not that I want to rush you, but why wait until 6 o'clock?
Well, so why shouldn't I tell you? You ain't about to talk.
Here you are, Cosden.
Oh, thank you very much, I'm sure. After that stupid prediction of yours in this morning's paper, at 6 o'clock his heart will stop beating. I decided to wait until 6 and, just turn it around the other way. Make you dead and wrong both at the same time.
Poetic injustice.
What? Oh, besides, the main reason is I got an alibi for 6 o'clock. I mean, airtight.
One of your friends is giving you an alibi? Frankly, I don't think you have any friends whose word would be taken that seriously.
No. What would you say to Police Commissioner Bradley?
I see.
Yeah. I'm sitting with Commissioner Bradley and one of his buddies right this minute. Sipping a cocktail and talking over important things and settling problems and all that.
You trust him?
You're damn right I trust him. I got enough on him to put him away for the rest of his life. And he knows it. I got the evidence. Papers he signed even. Oh, you're damn right I trust him.
Where are these papers you say you have?
Would you like to know?
Well, not particularly, I guess. When you come right down to it. It won't do me much good after 6 o'clock, will it?
Cash, don't talk like that.
You're right, though. What good would it do you?
So, tell me or not, whatever you feel like.
Well, you see, over at my place, I got this big painting a fella did of me. He owed me money and he couldn't pay off. So, it's hanging on the wall in my living room. And back of it is a wall safe that nobody knows about but me and, Bud Stroud used to know about it.
And that's where you keep the evidence against Bradley?
Yeah, that's right. So what are you going to do about it?
What can I do about it?
You take it pretty gutsy. I gotta say that for both of you. How about some more of that bourbon? Well, what do you know? Here it is going on 6 o'clock already. How about that?
Don't you think you ought to wait until a little after 6? Make sure of your alibi?
You think so? I want to take the chick out, too, you know. I ain't about to leave no witnesses around.
Laura, is there somebody at the office who knows where I keep my tape recorder?
Kelly does, I think. Yes, I'm sure he does.
Huh? Well, what's this about a tape recorder?
Oh, it's nothing, Cosden. It's just, setting my affairs in order.
Okay. Where is it?
Go look for it, Cosden. You won't find it in a million years.
Damn you, where is it?
You can't make me tell you by pointing a gun at me, Cosden. You intend to shoot me anyway.
You lousy. Okay, I'll find it myself.
You're cold, Cosden. Dead cold. Would I keep a tape recorder in a closet?
It's all for nothing. You'll never find it.
I'll find the damn thing. Either that or...
What's the matter with him, Cash?
I can't breathe.
Looks like a heart attack to me, Laura.
Oh, for God's sake. Help me. I can't.
3 minutes past 6. My prediction was off by 3 minutes. Get your pad, Laura. I've got 2 predictions for next Friday.
Well, save one of them. You'll spoil your public.
No, these both have to run this coming Friday. Ready?
Okay.
The Halliday predictions of the week. If an honest cop will go to the home of the late Al Cosden and open the wall safe behind Cosden's portrait on the living room wall, he will find in that safe evidence sufficient to convict Police Commissioner Bradley on several charges of felonious conduct. We suggest that this be done with dispatch before the commissioner himself gets to the safe.
He will, Cash, or someone will go for him.
No, I'll give Captain Horner these tapes Thursday evening before Friday's paper is on the street. Okay, ready for the second prediction?
Shoot.
The second Halliday prediction of the week. During the next month or so, this column will be filed from London, Paris, and Rome. The columnist's lovely secretary, Laura Fields, will accompany him in his travels to these capitals, quite respectably, since she has consented to be his bride. Wish us a happy honeymoon.
Cash, that's not fair.
What's unfair about it?
You might just as well abduct me as put this in your column, the way things keep coming true.
Fate is fate, Laura. It's out of my hands.
Well, as long as you put it that way, I suppose I might as well relax and enjoy it.
Do we consider the proposition proved that Cash Halliday was able, simply by predicting that a thing would happen, to make it happen? Or shall we put it all down to coincidence? The latter is the easier way, of course, for it permits us to go on believing that natural laws are unbreakable. But don't think too much about it. Commissioner Bradley has been indicted for misconduct in office and is, of course, free on his own recognizance while awaiting trial. Al Cosden and Bud Stroud were given a well-attended and rather spectacular double funeral. Cash and Laura Halliday have settled in a quiet suburb, and we must tell you, Cash's predictions still have an uncanny way of coming true. There'll be more uncanny goings-on when we bring you our next mystery drama. Our cast included Tony Roberts, Morgan Fairchild, Robert Dryden, and Ian Martin. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Contact, the 12-hour allergy capsule, and Buick Motor Division. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.